What's up, my juicy little sugar tits? I fought the urge. Fucking somehow. I fought the urge not to just stay up until 6 in the morning and then summon for CASTORICE in my spare time. So, ta-da! Now we get to do a Star Rail stream. If you're expecting Metroid Prime today, get fucked! We'll stream it again tomorrow, I think. Yes, tomorrow, because I have the day off of work. Ain't that something? Today was a busy day for me because I had quite a rambunctious day of labour. But now we get to summon for virtual women. Wow. Oh, blessed be the day. What a lovely existence I have. Well, let's not beat around the bush, shall we? I have a lot of thoughts on things. Actually, no, I will beat around the bush because before I summon for bitches, I like to play bitches. Where's the showcase at? Let's do the showcase. I think I have like 180 pulls. I probably have a bit more now because I logged on the game yesterday, did all my dailies, and got a bunch of the fucking login rewards and all that shit that I have some thoughts off. Why the fuck's she tweaking? The fuck was that? Let's see. I mean, I haven't even necessarily looked that much at her. I'm a simple man. I saw Big Death Dragon and I was like, that's enough for me to save. Also, because I haven't pulled for a little bit. I mean, last character I pulled was the Herter, and no one's really interested in me since then. Apparently there's like some healer bitch coming out soon that may be a best in slot for Cass, which I may get. Alternatively, we'll just keep saving for that non-existent Fate Stay Night collab. Anyway, let's read some stuff, shall we? I'm sure everyone already knows this shit because it's been out for like 24 hours and everyone's like already consumed this shit, but hey-ho. Can block one instance of Killing Blow for allies, effective even when not in a team. Wow! People love global passives or whatever they were called. I saw there was like a boycott for this bitch. As you can see, I'm clearly not boycotting her. It'll be interesting to see how many people pull her though, because I know a lot of people are not pulling her out of spite because they don't like the whole global passive thing. I don't mind it because I'm pulling for the character, but I'm sure I will mind it when they make like a really dogshit character and then they attach something crazy on it, like a good one. This is not good, but it's the example I'm going to use. So fuck you. You ever played Skylanders? You know, like in fucking like Skylanders Swap Force, where when you buy the starter pack, you have the red element guy, and then you have the blue element guy, and then you'll be on like the second mission or some shit, and then there'll be a door that needs a green element guy, and you literally cannot access that whole entire area full of rewards and shit and content unless you go out of your way to purchase a green guy. That's the level of what passives could be in this game, where there's like straight up fucking bosses. I don't know if they'll do bosses, but they could do areas where it's like, oh, only this character can access these areas, or only, I mean, they could do, only this boss can die to this character, or you know, you need this character to just exist. So I think it's going to be a bit dodgy for the meta, in the fact that they will unironically be a character that people pull and people never build and people never use. They just sit in the fucking closet just collecting dust, but they have this global passive that just makes them OP, you know, and they'll just perpetually be like a tier 0 character and they're literally not even on the field. I mean, it's a bit of an over-exaggeration. It's probably not going to get that far, but I mean, if you look, this is the 2nd anniversary, right? And if you look at where we are now, and we've only just got global passives, I mean, think about it in 2 years, you know? On the 4th anniversary, if we have global passives now, what the fuck will we be at, like, in, like, fucking 2 years? In these type of videos, I always yap a lot, so get prepared for that. I will summon for her eventually, I swear, but I do have a lot to talk about. But we'll summon for her and then talk about some stuff, but I'll also talk about this whilst we're here. Summon Neverwing to assist in battle as a tank for the team. Neverwing's attacks consume HP. The more HP consumed, the higher the damage. I don't give a shit about anyone else. I already know what they all do. I mean, one thing I will say, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I say this every single time. I like her idol. Oh, look, she got a butterfly on her titties. But one thing I will say is I think it's absolutely fucking abhorrent that the standard nowadays when you're showcasing a character is to have other 5 stars with them. I mean, let's actually, oh no, let's not do that. Let's check the monthly listeners, shall we? See, I also think it's completely like fucking garbage aids that they also give them the 5-star light cone, because not many people will look at this, right? So what will happen is a new player will come in because it's the second anniversary, so they get a bunch of awards. They'll come in and they'll do this showcase, and they'll see this completely unobtainable team. I mean, obviously, I guess the Trailblazer's free, but you have to play fucking yonks in order to get it. So if you're not up to that, then you're not up to it. Treeby literally isn't even accessible anymore. She's gonna... Oh, that's a fuck... Holy shit, yo. Casa's fucking passives, like, passive idle animations, that's the one. That's fucking sick. And then Locha, whatever his fucking name is, you can get for free at the moment. But it's all bait, right? They're showcasing him because they want you to waste your 5-star thing. Because I guarantee you, like, I'm gonna keep mine for now. I could benefit from Locha on my team, but like I said, there's meant to be a best in slot 5-star healer coming soon, and then he'd be benched forever anyway, so what's the point? I already have Ron May. She fell off. She's kind of irrelevant now. Getting an idol on for her won't really help her, so I'm probably just going to keep the 5-star exchange until something actually decent comes on. But I just think it's really predatory in these showcases to have... This is a full 5-star team. Granted, one is a free 5-star, but it's still a 5-star. I remember when this game came out, and the showcases were just, like, free-to-play teams. It would be, like, it would be the trial 5-star, and the rest would just be a free-to-play team. The fact that we've now got to the point where we've got 4 fully built 5-stars, and every single motherfucking guy has their light code as well. 90% of the fucking player base in this game will never even see a team like this. Who the fuck has 5-star light cones for all these guys? Like, it's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy stuff. Ridiculous, really. That's a 4-star, to be fair. That was my bad. But Treeby has best in slot. And this is super... You can't really see it because I'm in the way. But that's super in position 5, anyway. This is as well. This is a free-to-play Lycan, I think. So that's not really big. This isn't... You'll probably have a copy of this. But how many people have a fucking 5-star Treeby with light cone, and how many people are going to have Cast with 5-star Lycan, you know? Like, it's such a pay-to-win team, in my opinion. It's so bizarre to me as well. Because then, I mean, I don't really know how you build Cast, I've got to be honest. I have all of her relics I've been farming. We should be able to max her out today. But I don't know what her shit is. What you want to scale her in. But it's weird because they give her a crazy 5-star team, and they give her crazy 5-star light cones, and then they don't max out her traces, which seems rather counterintuitive. Because I would argue that not having max traces makes it a better showcase, because you can upgrade these past this, and you can get more damage than this. But then they fucking ruin it. I don't know why I moved my mouse around when you can't see my cursor, but they fucking ruin it by giving her the 5-star. Half the team has their signatures, you know? And they also have, like, it's like a best-in-slot team, basically, for the time being, and it's crazy, dude. And then the relics are probably mid, but I just think it's predatory. I don't think many people luck at the showcase teams, so people will hop in, and then they'll think the character's OP, and then they'll summon for them, but the showcase is designed to make them OP. You know, like, every single one of these characters will have a designated weakness that we can exploit to continually daze enemies along the way. That's a nice bit of AoE. Attack all enemies in the area, then summon Neverwing to enter. Oh, so you can double tap it? I mean, that kind of goes hard. They put so much effort into this character, it's crazy. She has such cool... I mean, she gets her own fucking domain expansion. She gets so many unique animations, bro. It's kind of cool. Use Memo Sprite's skill to consume Neverwing's HP to blast all enemies. Yeah, I've seen this like a trillion times, but pile, I guess. I just guess we keep going. I don't fucking know. I'm just clicking shit, really. When Neverwing's HP is below 25%, it can continue blasting. So anyways, I started blasting. And trigger self-destruct to deal damage to enemies. There's an ISIS joke to be made there. Although, I'm not going to do it. I'm assuming there's more to it than that. After Castrus uses her technique, she can continually daze enemies in her path. Use the technique again. Didn't you just tell me this? This is what you just told me. Interesting. I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's one of the, there's not many showcases like that. The only other showcase I can think of where there's multiple enemies and multiple fights is Acheron, where it was showcasing her technique where she could one-shot a bunch of guys. It's a nice big AoE though, and it also destroys those. Interesting. It's very Sealer-like, but it's I like Scythes though. And now we get all this lot. Is it crazy that I know what her dragon does, but I don't even know what she scales with. I don't even know what half her shit does. I just see big happy dragon and, you know. Consume all allies HP. Consume all allies HP. I'm probably gonna need a fucking healer with this bitch, aren't I? I mean, I have, the only 5-star sustain I have is Aventurine, because you don't need anyone else. Plus I have Gallagher, and Gallagher is a 5-star, let's be real. I'm probably gonna hold out until this 5-star healer comes out, supposedly. When allies lose whatevs. I'm not even reading half this shit, honestly. We'll figure out as we go, shall we? So I can just start like every single one of this. It's kind of crazy. But look how every single enemy has quantum weakness, you know? It's a little bit insane in the membrane. Kaboom! I don't know the techniques to do with the Member Sprite. Is there a reason why you wouldn't nuke him? Who knows? Not me. I don't even know what half these guys do, honestly. I have no idea what Locha does or Tribi. If I don't own the character, I don't know what they do. Because they don't interest me. I mean, everyone kind of gets a turn anyway, so this is kind of not very helpful. Because literally my whole entire team gets shit. Whatevs, I guess. Not exactly useful. So it's just a 3-hit blast, is it? Fair enough. That does a very big chunk of damage. Have I used her support? I don't know what her fucking support. I haven't, have I? No, I have.
Life is not so fragile.
Life is not so fragile. Isn't your whole entire shtick about life being fragile, though? Yeah, I get a bitch slap a bunch of cunts. That's cool. Bonk. It's a satisfying team. It's gotta be one of the best teams in the game, surely. I haven't, like I said, she's been out for a little bit now, and I haven't seen. I've deliberately, like, not necessarily, like, avoided spoilers or anything, but I haven't, like, seen reviews of her. I don't know how actually good she is. I don't really care, though, because she's cool. I already have Sealer, so it's not like I intrinsically needed quantum damage. But Sealer kind of fell off. She's just like single target, you know. And AoE is just kind of better at the moment. It's not like a game like Fate Go, where AoE like does less damage per unit. Like Sealer's single target will be the exact same damage. It'll probably, I mean, Castorus will have even more damage single target than Sealer in an AoE attack, if that makes even remotely any sense. I could do all the other character trials, so then we can get some gems. Maybe I'll do that at some point. What's this? Do I my invitation code's getting covered anyway? I got no friends, nobody to invite me. All right, well I've kept you long enough. Let's just proceed not to summon her and just click a bunch of random lights, little exclamation marks, because that makes me happy. All right, fuck it. Let's actually do the summon. The thing people care about. She has a replay. Oh no, that's just like her little intro thing, isn't it? Let's click it anyway. What was this? Is she the first character that had this? I cannot remember. They really went all out with her, like, advertising and shit, didn't they? Crazy. With all of her, like, animations and transitions. It's because she's an anniversary character. You can just tell. This is my... Oh, hang on. This is all edited, right? I kind of like this, kind of don't like this. Blade's my favorite character, even though I don't own him. Because he's shit. I just like his design and I like his story the most. But he's shit in game, so I don't have him. But if we lose 50-50 to Blade, you already know I'm running fucking CASTORICE Blade. I was going to run My Day as well. I did a cheeky few pulls. on my day, but I thought I didn't really need him that much. And I thought it could fuck up my pity, and I would rather just keep it, because there's potentially some juicy shit in the future. I don't really care that much about Anoxa. I have no idea. Like, I don't really know what he does, or if I need him. So we'll probably skip him. This 5-star healer that's on the way, I may go for. We'll see. And then obviously you've got this fate ship. At least I can finally get rid of Yanqing. Fucking not Constellations. That's the wrong game. Eidolons. I mean, Himiko's cool to get. Blade we want, really. If we want to lose 50-50, I want Blade, just to say I own him. Bronya Eidolon's useful because I use her with my E2 Acheron. Sealer I don't really care about that much, but I guess E1 may be useful. Clara actually has some use. Fusion's also has some use. I mean, everything here has a use, in fairness to me. So losing 50-50 isn't that bad. I'm still... I don't know how much I would care, you know? I mean, because Clara has uses, because she's like one of 2 counter, playstyles with Yun Li. So she works well in certain endgame kind of game modes. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I may still be a little angry if we lose 50-50, but we probably will. I mean, if it's Blade. If it's Blade, I may celebrate. Because I kind of want to get him. But it's like, what, 1 in 7? So, unlikely. Unlikely. Well, fuck it, we ball. Like I said, I already have high pity anyway, to an extent. It's pretty up there. It's been a while since I've summoned for a character. Obviously, I did a few pulls for my day, but nothing too serious. I'll just... I don't know. Do I skip a bit or not? I mean, there's not really anything interesting. I mean, I can get Remembrance light cones. That's cool. I like the artwork. I know a lot of people meme on that artwork in the OK Buddy fucking Reddits. I don't know, because I don't... What even are the 4 stars? I never pay attention. I have all... I don't know about Lynx, but I have Pela and Gallagher, like E6 anyway, so... Is it E6 in this game? It is. Like, so many gaches, I forget. I'm trying to clock here. That may... I think... This is a 5-star, isn't it? Because, yeah, this is a 5-star. I told you I had high pity. So I'm not, like, super excited, because it was, like, expected. I told you it was guaranteed. Maybe I'll get my soundboard ready, shall I? Because, I have some funny bits we can do depending on what we do. Back-to-back 4 stars. I have quite good 4-star luck, but not very good 5-star luck. I've lost almost every single 50-50 ever in a Hoyoverse game, but we'll see. I don't know if I have... I think, like I said, I think my last pull was for Herta, so I don't think I have guaranteed. I just had high pity from pulling a bit of my day. So we'll see. We shall see. The game froze. That scared me. The performance is a bit goofy today, isn't it? Oh, let's go. Well, I'll take it. I'm not even like as excited as I thought I would be, honestly, because I got her in 20 pulls, but like not really 20 pulls, because like I said, I had such high pity, and I was guaranteed her anyway. So that's pretty neat. I can do a funny thing though. You know, I can just like move myself over here, and then I can just if it wants to load, I can just move this over here, and then I can just... Wow. I won't play anymore, I don't want to get copyright, but fuck it. Wasn't that cool? And now I need to find where my OBS is. My second monitor's fucked, so I can't see anything on the bottom. Let's Control-Z my bitch ass back over there. So yeah, that was some really good summoning, her chat. I'll leave it at 50 now. Now the audio's a bit louder, but whatevs. I'll take it. See, we could get silly now. I always tend to get a bit silly, I must confess, when we get to this point. I did it with Firefly as well. It's more entertaining if you summon more, you know? I mean, if anything, I almost wanted to lose 50-50 so I could get Blade, but, I mean, the chances of that is 0 to none. I don't give a shit about any of these characters. I could go for, like, E3 Acheron, but she's kind of fell off to the point where that doesn't help. I don't like Jiaocho, so even though I have Acheron, I refuse to get Jiaocho, and I don't care about Fugue. Break comp's dead. I still have so many pulls. I had so many pulls. I guess I could talk about all this bullshit. There's so much fucking pay-to-win shit in the shop. That's crazy. You log on and the first thing you see when you like update the game is just fucking things of things. Yeah, I don't care about this right now. It's a bit weird that they didn't decide to make Blade and all that lot. They put all those characters on the, not like the standard 5-star banner, but you can lose your 50-52 on like a limited banner, but they decided not to put them here, which is a bit cringe. I don't know why you put Ran Mei and Locha here and then not those guys. This takes minimum 2 battle passes. If you spend like 20 quid to buy the Ultra Turbo Virgin Battle Pass, you get 2 of these per one, which is a bit shitty. I don't know if I don't think I'd be doing that. Who knows? I didn't spend a lot of money in this game. I haven't spent money in a long time. I mean, the only thing I ever did buy was Battle Passes anyway. They're not even that useful. I mean, they're more useful now. But I feel like you'd be pretty pissed if you'd been buying a Battle Pass since launch, and then suddenly they get more useful, you know? Because you'd think, man, I would have liked to have that resource on every other Battle Pass I bought. But, I still have another guaranteed character. I kind of want to be fucking stupid and go for, like, Eidolons or Light Cone. I honestly, I was expecting to do, like, I don't know how high my pity was. I think I was pretty fucking high pity. But I expected to go straight to max pity, lose 50-50, go straight to max pity again and lose 50-50, because that's just kind of how we do. I'll use my tickets, though, because I don't give a shit about tickets. I'll just skip it, because this is a CASTORICE. Another 4-star. Damn, I'm getting so many of those. Let's do my little... I don't know what my pity is on standard. I feel like another 4-star. I tell you, my 4-star luck's crazy. 5-star luck's abysmal, though. Like I said, hard pity. There you go, I'm telling you. I have 4 stars galore. 5 stars non-existent. Maybe I shouldn't say that when I got CAS. It's one of the first 50-50s I've won. I may have to pull up the old Pridwin website, and then it's been over 24 hours, so they probably have a build-up for her. I may have to see what her recommended light cones are. I don't know if she has too many, because she's a remembrance character. She doesn't really have too many options when it comes to the old light cones. This is where I make mistakes, though, because I guarantee what will happen is I'll probably do dumb shit, and I'll spend all my fucking gems on her, and then regret it. And then I won't have any for the fucking Fate Stay Night or anything. Collab with a 5-star. We're in a really prime position right now. Getting her in 20. And then having all this left. Having a guaranteed limited left. Is very good. But once again, I could be really fucking stupid. I'm going to have a swig of my beverage here. I'm going to lubricate my throat. For talking is painful. Ooh wee. I'll tell you what, though. There's like a degree of masochism involved with it. I don't know why I'm doing weird hand gestures when no one can see them. But when you talk for half an hour straight to yourself in the dark at midnight, like a fucking insane lunatic, and your vocal cords start giving up on life, and you're trying to soldier on, and you're practically parched, you know, that first sip, that first swallow that you get from that beverage just hits different. It really does. It's like some fasting type shit, you know? It's like, it's not, I don't know how many people can relate to this, but it's like when it's really fucking hot outside, and then you walk into like an air-conditioned room. That hit different as well. Random side story, I once went to Thailand on holiday for, it was in the middle of July, and it was like 40 degrees every single day. That's Celsius, by the way. I should clarify that, because if not, people will be like, "What the fuck is a Celsius?" Ooh, but yeah. But as a pasty white British boy, the sun didn't agree with me too much. And then you'd be out all day, and then you'd just fucking die of like fucking skin cancer, and then you'd walk into your fucking air-conditioned hotel room, and that shit would just hit you in the face with just a cold embrace. Alright, well, I guess we'll start building CAS. Actually, now we need to do the signature. I'm sorry, Herty, you've been replaced. New waifu is in town. Let's level up CASTORICE, everyone. Oh, one thing I will say is, I mean, this is older now. I like the fact that the build guide does all this shit. I also like that you can pin characters now. The pin is new. Or where is it? There's a lot of new things. It's a bit overwhelming. I also got rid of half the exclamation marks about shit I was going to talk to. It's somewhere over here, is it not? Yeah. So this is new. This build target here. and it brings up all the things needed. I'm pretty sure I have everything. Anything I don't have, I can just energy on. So that's new. That's pretty cool. What else do I want to talk about? I mean, we can talk a bit about the shop. I mean, I've already kind of hinted at my opinion. The second you update the game and load the game, you're just blasted with this bullshit. I have to be careful because obviously you can't see my cursor. So you've got this predatory bullshit. So let me move my fucking 690% nice deal. I mean, I don't know where they got that statistic from, because you can basically stick any old statistic on it and people will believe it. But this is just like a purchase, it's just a limited time purchase. It's meant to be a good deal, but it's just to get you hooked, really, let's be real. It really is. It's like, there's so many free-to-play guys. It's a lot like gambling, in the fact that most people don't gamble, and then the second that they get a little taste of it, it's really hard to like put down. And this is what it is. It's a decent deal, and it requires you to log into 5 days within 10 days of purchase to unlock all the awards. So it forces you to continue playing consistently, and you get an odd number of, you can't see them, of the honoric shards. So you get an inadequate amount. You get like an odd amount, meaning that you're more encouraged to purchase more to make use of the leftovers. That's a tactic everyone fucking does. V-Bucks and Fortnite, all that shit does it. Here's another fucking, 570%. 99p. That's just to get you hooked as well. I mean, for like a single pull. I don't know. Is it a good deal? I don't know. I mean, it's... One of these costs 160 gems. One of these costs 160. It's 320 gems for 99p. 320 gems ordinarily would... Do you have to buy them through this? You do, don't you? I don't pay a lot. So you normally get 60 for 99. So you get like an additional... how much did I say? I said 320, right? I can't do maths, but it's 260, right? You get an additional 260 things. So it's better than this. However, your first top-up bonus is 120, so it's like I don't know, it's like a 200% bonus, which means this makes no sense. This I don't know where they're getting this number from, but it makes no sense. 570% deal for 99p. Once again, like, so I will do the maths, because I'll fucking prove it wrong. Because we could ignore this. I mean, I guarantee you that the deal involves this fucking dogshit useless thing that everyone has. But once again, 160 gems, 320, and then this right here is 60. I'm gonna bring up a fucking calculator. I know, don't click on it. Don't, oh god. I just doxed myself, almost. Kind of, did just dox myself, kind of. Not really. That's funny. But, I was like clicking on it to fucking exemplify it. Let's actually bring up a fucking, give me a sec. Let's bring up a calculator, shall we? This is going to be kind of hard to do. Let me drag this over and then bring my OBS up so I can see where it is on the fucking screen. Where is my OBS? I can't, like I said, I can't fucking see it because now it's loading Discord. Fuck off, Discord. There we go. Go away, you little fucking bitch. My monitor's fucked, so I can't see where it is. So, Discord, fuck off. Why are you taking over my PC? Go away, no one uses you. Fuck off. Right. So how do I? It's been a while since I've done maths. So okay, I closed Discord. It opened itself again. Nice. I'm getting raped by Discord. How do I? I'm trying to figure out how I do this. Oh, Jesus Christ, I wish... I'm just getting raped by Discord with its fucking stupid pop-ups. It's almost as bad as Steam. This is where I completely fail in maths and embarrass myself. So this is 320. So if we get... I'm just going to tab on this because I can't see my fucking monitor, dude. If we do 320, and then this is normally 60. So if we minus 60... we get 260. So that's the difference between the two. So now we need to figure out how much of a percentage increase that is. I mean, I can tell you it's not fucking... It's not 560 or whatever they said. I mean, there's probably a way of searching this up. This is where, like I said, maths fails me. So they're both the same price, but one gives you 260 more gems than the other. So we need to figure out the percentage increase. And I don't know how to do that because it's been fucking years since I've done anything mathematical. But can I what would I search up? Fuck it. What percentage increase? This is why I fuck it up. It is 60 to 320. Because it's... It'd be funny if it's correct. I don't know. Just tell me what the answer is. Yeah, I know 260. I got that bit. Divide the difference by the initial value. Multiply by 100. Okay. So it's close, but not close. So the percentage increase purely off of gems is 433.33%. So that is the actual increase. Like that's the deal, right? If you considering you buy this as 60 minus the double bonus because some people won't have that. That's a one-time deal. So yeah, between that and where the fuck is it? I've lost it in the recommended and that. And it's advertised as 570%. So because I'm dog shit at maths, let's bring up... I've lost where my fucking thing is now. Where'd I put my calculator? Where's my calculator at? Whoop. Boop that. What was it? Fucking... was it 570? I think it was 570 minus... What was it? 444, I think? 126. Was it 444? 433. Okay. 570 minus 433. So let me hang on. My VTuber's fucked up. So there is a 137% difference, give or take, between the deal they're advertising and the actual deal. That means that in order to balance it out, that means they are placing 137% of the deal purely on 30,000 credits. So, unless I'm a mathematical dumbass and I don't know what I'm talking about, that's it's legit just false advertising, is it not? Am I missing something? It is it not? Because there's not a fucking chance in hell this is 100 and whatever the fuck I said. So you're missing 100% of the deal, you know? So I don't know where they got the number from, 570%, but it's just blatantly wrong. But I feel like companies shouldn't be able to get away with that because it's just lying. It's just false advertising, you know? It's like a crime. But nothing's going to come of it. I just think that shit's really scummy. There's so many fucking purchase bullshit. That means this fucking... I can't be bothered to calculate it, but the deal down here, the 690%, that's probably fucking 100% off as well. That's probably blatantly wrong. Nothing here of use. That's all the same shit. This is new. It's okay, I guess. I think this is dumb. The only way to get blades, fucking Fusions, Loachers, Sealers, how to get all of their light cones, it's paid. There's no longer as of this moment, with no additional announcements, there is no free-to-play availability to these. You have to spend money on the battle pass to claim it. So you can either buy 4 normal battle passes. This will be an interesting thing. You can either buy 4 normal battle passes for... I'll just use Great British pounds, because that's what it is. So it'll be 10... Okay, it balances out, really. So £10 just to get one, and you'd have to do that across 4 different battle passes. Or you can spend £20 down here for the upgraded Turbo Virgin... bitch one, and that gives you an additional one, if I'm reading it correctly. So you can either get 1 for 10 or 2 for 20, which I don't want to advocate for any of this, but that's not a terrible deal, because you're fast tracking the process, really, you know, because you'd either have to buy 4 battle passes at the same price here, or 2 battle passes for the same price here. So either way, it's still £40. You just get this bottom one, like, doubly as quick, essentially. Do I think you should do it? I mean, you don't need to at all. There's so many free-to-play Litecoin options. But if you're buying the Battle Pass anyway, I mean, it depends if you buy the little bitch one or the big bitch one, you know? I mean, the issue is that if it's a good, I call it a good deal, but it's also very predatory in the fact that most people probably spend, just as an average, £10 on the Battle Pass a month. The people that do buy the Battle Pass, and maybe they don't tend to buy the £20 one, and then all of a sudden you're buying the £20 one to get these quicker, but it's not like you're gonna get one and done, right? Because then you're hooked. You would have bought one, but then you want another one. So then, even after you've got what you wanted, you start spending £20 again. So you're no longer spending £10 a month, you're now spending double. You're spending £20 a month so that you can more quickly access these, and that's exactly what they want you to do. You know, they just want to fucking just constantly drain you. I think this is new. Once again, this is just a bunch of bullshit. No one gives a fuck about this. It's just, give me your money, you fucking dumb people with terrible financial, I don't know, consciousness. Sure, let's go with that. And you've got all this fucking bullshit as well. You can get whatever the fuck this is. You can get a phone case and a dynamic name card for spending a bunch of fucking money. Cool. How much money even is that? 25,000 to get this? That's almost as much as I have currently. 25,000. How much is that? No, wait. Wait. It is 25,000, is it not? Am I mistaken here? Obtain a specific number. Double or no shots can be obtained. Yeah, I'm not a dumbass. 25,000. And, oh god, don't convert that. Let me move it. £100 for 6,480. And yes, double does count, so that's technically 12. So let's say I was to buy it right now. You spend 100 quid to get 13k rounded, you know? 13k, but then you lose your bonus. So now I need to buy another 65k, so that'll be, what, like 19 something, right? So I'd have to buy it like 3 times, would I not? Is it not like 300 quid? I mean, you could probably maybe buy one of the cheaper ones. Let me get my phone. I'll do the maths on my phone just because it's a little quicker. So you need 20... I wasn't paying attention. How much was it? 25. I forget because I have short-term memory loss or some shit. Okay, so 25,000 just to get a random fucking phone case. This may be the most expensive phone case known to man, actually. Calculator. So we do 6 for 80. If my calculator wants to work, 6 for 80 times 2. Yep, 12,960. That's for £100 if I buy one, but then you lose a bonus. So then let's add another 6 for 80. So we've currently spent £200, and now we're around. It's 19,440. Now let's add another plus 6 for 80. We barely reach the 25. My maths was actually spot on. I'm pretty good about that. Rounded up, it's 26k. The actual number's 25,920. So you do. And that's with the bonus. That is with the bonus. This fucking phone case costs £300. With bonus. Without bonus, £400. For a fucking phone case. That's, ridiculous. This is such a fucking dog shit whale thing. Like, what? I need a swig after ranting, dude. I feel like I'm so pessimistic and I always talk about bad things, but it is bad, you know? Maybe I should actually play the game instead of complaining. I like the game, but I like the game because I'm free to play. Well, not free to play, I'm a low spender. Let's not lie. I bought a Battle Pass every now and again, which is evident in some of the profile pictures I have. Don't know which one it would be. I think I've only ever bought one Battle Pass, or maybe 2. But you see, this Aventurine and this Topaz PFP you can only get from the Battle Pass. There may be another one in here, but it's not coming to me. But yeah. I've spent not a lot. Definitely double digits. 100% not even remotely close to triple digits. Anyway, that's enough ranting for now. I'm sure we'll find something else to complain about. Let's level up CASTORICE, because she actually seems pretty cool. I know a lot of people are going to complain about her fucking passive. I think her passive is perfectly fine, but I think global passives are kind of dumb. I don't know, dude. I think they could be good, but I know they won't be good because of how power creep works. I was actually thinking, maybe I'll try and ascend her a little bit, because more people are interested about that than me talking, let's be real. But like I said, I have quite a lot of her mats already. I don't think we're missing too much, if anything. I think we may be missing a few materials that drop from some random enemies. These, I think I'm missing... I may be missing some of those, but they shouldn't be too hard to get a hold of. Maybe I should listen to some of our voice lines. I'm too busy chatting shit, I can't really... Yeah, my audio, my game audio is kind of low at the moment, so... can I craft, 7 of these? Oh, I definitely can. Is this the one I was thinking of? Because... maybe it wasn't the one I was thinking of. I have fucking loads of those. Maybe it wasn't that. I thought I had enough of these. I guess I can't do maths. I swore I had loads of them. Well, that's fine. Doesn't take that long. There's no point in using Cass to fight that because GT weak. Even though she could probably do it, to be fair, if I build her a little bit. But we'll just fuck him up with the Herta team. What was I even talking about? I thought I was going to make a complaint. Let's just slip on auto. I know watching auto isn't exhilarating, but it's just quicker. But oh yeah, I was talking about global passives. I thought, because you know how some older characters are supposedly meant to be getting buffs? I thought a potentially useful way... I mean, it's dog shit. It's a bad idea, but it's a good idea considering our current predicament. Because we can't make global passives go away, so now we're stuck with them, right? So we may as well play into them. I thought it'd be interesting to give old characters global passives to buff them. But you need to make them... you need them to make them specific to the character, you know? Like, give Blade a global passive that you can toggle on and off. Or not even make it global, but make it like a fucking... I don't know, international or just a national passive. Just give him a passive where I feel like he should be on field, you know? Maybe you don't need him. Maybe it can just be a global and then you can toggle it on and off depending on if you want it. But I don't know, because obviously Blade gets follow-up attack procs based on like when he loses HP. So just give him a passive where like every single ally or selected allies lose a set amount of HP, because it helps Maide, it helps CASTORICE, it helps Blade. So the beautiful thing is it makes him stronger when you're playing him, but it also gives him more use when he's benched. Because so many characters, like my Jing Liu, for example, is benched, and she gets 0 use at all. Literally 0 use. But at least if you give her a global passive, even though I'm not using her, she still technically has a use. She's still helping the account, so she's not a waste. But I don't think it's an amazing solution, because I feel like the people that want the old characters buffed, they want them buffed because they actually want to fucking use them. They don't want to just still sit around collecting dust, but have more use. I think it's better than what we have at the moment, but it's not amazing. I don't know how many I need of these. I don't think I have enough. I need 1 more. Should have just counted. Let's do that, and then he'll be like max level. I farmed a lot of her relics. They're probably dog shit. Once again, I don't even know how you build her. I'll try and look at Pridwin, see if we can get a decent build together. I'm not super fussed about builds. The in-game, well, the game now ranks your relics. As long as it's like an A or an S rank, I don't care. I don't have too many S ranks, to be fair. My Verherta is S rank relics. But most of my characters are just A rank, because I don't give a shit that much. You don't need crazy relics unless you're trying to do a very specific thing. If you're trying to like 0 cycle mock with fucking Sealer, then sure, but I don't give a shit no more. I'm just having fun fucking around with funny little dragons. She seems like she's gonna be a really sick character to play. I imagine she'll be really flashy and fun.
All things cycle through life and death.
I don't know what I want to use on it. Let's because I only have these two, and I kind of don't want to. We'll see. I don't know if how good her light cone options are gonna be. Let's bring up Pridwin. I don't know if their website's like updated for CASTORICE. Because I do not know how to build this motherfucker. Out of interest, does she have recommended relics already on? Nope. It'll take a little bit for that to come out. Let's, I'll bring this up on stream, because you can look at it, I guess. I'm sure there's sensitive info that I'm going to dox myself. My internet seems to be dog shit today, isn't that cool? CASTORICE! I don't really give a shit about any of this. What am I doing? Did they change... Did they change the UI of this? I think they did. Never used to be like this, did it? There we go. That's what I'm more used to. This is normal. Out of interest, let's see what the view is. I immediately spot poor free-to-play light cone options. That's what I suspected. I don't like going for 5-star light cones that much. I got Acherons, but my name's fucking Akamaru. My name's half Acheron, so... And that is true. That's like the inspiration behind my username. That and Ashuramaru from Seraph at the End. Combine the two names together. And no one knows how to pronounce it. Because people either call me Atcher, or everyone has dyslexia and calls me Archer. But I'm okay with that, because it still sounds kind of cool. So we'll take it. Requires quite a high stat investment for herself and her team. That's kind of like not much of a statement, really. Like, doesn't every character kind of require that? I don't know. I mean, maybe like characters like Aventurine and Robin. But like Aventurine needs like really high defense, but he functions perfectly fine without it. That's like a bit of a nothing one. Revive passive is highly conditional. That's also a nothing of a statement, because it's like an additional thing that only she has. Like, if you delete her passive, she's still equally as strong and less controversial. I don't know. That's a nothing. I mean, to be fair, like, Fruitrin's not exactly the best, but it's the best that we have, you know. Completely non-functional with shield-based estates. That is a valid point. That is a very valid point. That's an issue I was having, because like I said, my only 5-star sustain is Aventurine. So I am forced to use Gallagher with her at the moment. That's why I'm considering either pulling Locha. Not pulling, but, you know, getting Locha for free. But I think I'd regret that eventually. I think I'm just going to have to be patient and wait for that new 5-star healer. In hopes that there's synergy. I don't see why there wouldn't be, as long as they're decent. I mean, it depends, because Lingsha's really fucking good. I wonder how... Maybe we'll have a luck, see how good Lingsha is. Extraordinary damage output, that makes sense. Huge HP and HP scaling, Completely SP neutral. I didn't actually notice her SP, honestly, but I guess that's good. Numerous self-buffs and some small party utility. Very accessible and flexible team building. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Surprising defensive utility. I think it's because Neverwing can tank. All-type pen res. Or res pen. I was talking about dyslexia. I fucking add it myself, apparently. Technique initiates fights. I do like her technique. It's like a 2-part technique. It's very cool. Oh, there's a Metroid Prime ad in the bottom, but you can't see it because I'm in the way. And also, it's probably for the best, because fuck websites getting free advertising off of me. Unique energy mechanic provides very consistent ultimate use. The issue with unique energy, once again, I'm not super duper knowledgeable. The more I use her, the more I get used to it. But when it says unique energy mechanic, are we talking like Fei Zhao Acheron type shit? Because if anything, that is like a blessing and a curse. Because there's several gimmicks in the game that provide you with energy, and both of the aforementioned characters do not get the energy because of how their stacks work. So I don't quite get that. I don't really give a shit about your review, even though you did a whole entire essay on it. Tier 0, interesting. She's actually... Well, obviously she's going to be tier 0 for Mark, but tier 0.5 on other two is peculiar. The reason I say it's peculiar, because isn't Vaherta the only tier 0 character in every single one? What am I clicking? Tier 0 Mock, tier 0 Pure Fiction, tier 0 Apocalyptic Shadow. So that's interesting. you know, I feel like as a really, really hyped up anniversary character, you'd expect her to be tier 0 and everything. Not to say she's dog shit, but that suggests she's actually pretty well balanced. You know? Could be wrong. Maybe it's because the Pure Fiction and all of these events came out before her, so they're not necessarily tailored around her. They're still tailored around the Herter, you know, because she's kind of the biggest deal so far. But all of the next events will probably be tailored around her. I don't really know what team comp should be, because you know, like when Firefly came out, it was all about the break comp. So for like the next fucking 6 months, it was just break buff, break buff, break buff to make her decent. I don't really know what Castor's would be. Would it be summon meta? I don't really know. What HP loss meta? That'd be cool, because then it'd make Blade decent. I really want to run Blade with her. Not that I even have him. Ironically, it's going to be significantly harder to get Blade than it is fucking CASTORICE. Let's look at builds and teams. Sweat Now, Cry Less. That is a Battle Pass one, is it not? I don't have it. I don't believe. So that's a bit of an L. Her light cone's pretty good. I don't have... who the fuck is this? Is this Bailu's light cone? Post-op. Do I even have post-op? I thought I did, but... apparently not. I swear, how do you... isn't it this one? That's what was throwing me through a loop. It seems like she has such non-existent light cones because she's a remembrance character that they're using... I thought it was weird because I was like, I swear Bailu was like abundance or whatever the fuck. Weird. Yeah, she really has non-existent light cone options, her, to the point where you have to run... maybe we should go for her light cone. I don't need it. I could just get the battle pass and get this. It'd be better than doing this, but I don't know. And then if I get battle pass, then I can work towards getting a 5-star. That's what they fucking get you, though. Or you could just be a patient human being and you know, wait. But that is quite substantial, because the best I could do with the shit I have right now is 87% optimalability. Yeah, I just made that a word. 100% is kind of where you want to be at. Anything above 100% is where you kind of get into your sweaty kind of pay-to-win shit. Hence why this is S5, and hence why this is this. But that's a big increase. I'll think about it. It depends how much I like her. I like everything about Cass, to be fair, but I need to dabble more in her playstyle before we start wailing on her. I already have all of her artifacts built, I'm pretty sure. Actually, what does she scale in? I hope I don't have to speed tune her. I think I do. I hate speed tuning. It's so fucking AIDS. Right. I don't have any options for her then. I have this. This is like the best. This is literally the best I can give her. I guess I'll give her that for now, even though I'm not going to use it on her because it doesn't really do anything. There's a bit of a womp, huh? I guess I'll start leveling these up. Get some of these out of the way. Is there a recommended level? Because I don't know how many resources I have here. Probably not as much as I want. Yeah, we're gonna very quickly run out of things. There's a lot of top priorities, which is rather interesting. All just memo spreadsheet. Were you always able to do that? I don't recall you being able to do that. Normally, you had to click on this and then click material synthesis and do it that way. Have you always been able just to click the button? Maybe you have. I want to say that's new, but now I'm just like, I don't know. Like I said, I have a decent amount of them, but I don't think I have enough to max her, and I do want to max her. I don't want to test her on. Maybe I can test her in Mock and Apocalyptic Shadow and all that lot, but... my main issue is that, a lot of my supports, like most of my DPSs, because I didn't really need her, let's be real. I don't need any more DPSs, I have so many, but DPSs are just fun, so fuck you. It's my account, whatever, I'll do what I want. But, all my DPSs want the exact same, supports and sustains, so it makes it hard to split them into two sometimes. There's certain ones that's okay. But Fei Zhao and Acheron kind of want Aventurine, and both Herta and Fei Zhao want Robin, you know? So, and they also want Aventurine as well, so... Should probably, This is why my next priority is probably... It depends how much I struggle with Cass. Gallagher will probably be fine, but I may consider getting that 5-star healer that's coming. If it's a best in slot for Cass, you know? Because it'll be beneficial to have another 5-star sustained anyway, even though I don't intrinsically need it. It'll just be nice because at the moment, all my teams just require Aventurine and Gallagher, which has worked literally since day one, in fairness. But, you know, well, we've maxed out all the top priorities, so that's something, I guess. Maybe I'll branch out and get some of these. We kind of want the big ones, these bonus abilities. Those are nice. Honestly, my audio's so quiet that I actually forgot that it was on. I kind of got jump scared by her voice then. How long are we streaming for? An hour. Okay, dork. Yeah, these streams always, I don't know, because this game is very off, it's very hands-off for me. You just click auto mode, and that's really about it. What the fuck is this up here? I've never seen this before. I think it's new. I think we've had that for ages. I've only just noticed it though. But I do like all the quality of life updates they keep doing. There's quite a few of them in this patch, so that's always nice. I just wish Hoyo was what's the word I'm looking for here? Consistent with them, because Star Rail has so many quality of life like things, and Zenless has a few, and Pioneered a few, and Genshin's fucking abysmal. Genshin has no optimization or quality of life features like at all. I mean, it's better than it used to be, but it's still fucking arse, you know? It really is. Let's just use all this bullshit because they have loads of it. That's what it's there for. If you hoard... one thing I've come to terms with, a little bit of philosophy for you, is I'm quite a hoarder. I just hoard so many resources. And it kind of gets to the point where you hoard it so much that you literally never use it and you end up like stop playing the game or some shit. Looks like we're out of that. So that's easy enough to get. I can just do some auto farming bullshit. With the Herd is a really good farm team because she has so much AoE and damage. She just absolutely blasts through waves. Alright. I think I may need more feathers as well. Didn't originally say I needed those. When you go on her build guide, it says you only need 3. Maybe it's just recommended 3, but I think you need 6 in total. I'll have to double check, because if I'm not mistaken, because you need to upgrade her abilities, but you also need to upgrade the memo sprite. Does that mean she takes double the resources or not? Because I'm so busy talking, I don't pay attention to this shit, but compared to a character like Herta or Acheron, where you just upgrade their normal talents, surely she's higher investment. Maybe that's what Pridwin when they were talking about something about... I said high stat investment, but yeah. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. Fuck off, OBS. Stop being a pussy. Crazy. Having weird technical issues today, apparently. Well, isn't this exhilarating gameplay? It's cool that it comes up with build sword cries. It's just useful, you know. It's just well thought out and useful. You see, I can be positive and optimistic about shit. I promise you. I swear the game's stuttering today. I've never once had issues with this game at all. It must just be the new update. Maybe because my PC's dying. It is old. Beanie old. But I can't be bothered to upgrade it. I don't even know if I could upgrade it. It's so like... I'm so out of touch with everything. It'd probably be better to start from scratch, honestly. Everything's pretty compact in the case. It's a relatively small case, so... I think they make fucking graphics cards the size of my PC case nowadays. Bit crazy. It's insane in the membrane. Once we put her relics on, obviously her light cone's gonna be fucking abysmal is the only issue. But she should be in a usable state soon. I mean, she's probably already in a usable state, but It's not like I'm gonna lose, but we're just gonna win slowly. But we don't want to win slowly. We want to win better than that. Man, I really wish they added Blade to standard banner as well. This is gonna be a bitch to figure out. I mean, temporarily, I could swap Trailblazer because this is like this is acceptable. How do you even get this? I forget how you get it. I wish you'd tell me. Can't remember if it's a Battle Pass one or I swear it's like you can exchange it for something or whatever. But hey ho. Let's just go back to this. Do I have enough? Seems like I don't. I could material exchange. No, that's not the thing I wanted, really. Is there any in the shop is what I wanted. Embers exchange. How many embers do I have? I kind of would rather get the ticket, even though it's not really worth it, but not a lot is the answer. So we may have to farm a lot of that, really. And I still need all this bullshit. Well, you can have that. Anyway, let me look, let's compare Acheron. So Acheron has 4 ones you have to actually, like, upgrade, whilst Cass has 6. Let me count them out individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so she has 2 more. However, the 2 more she has do go 6 out of 6. She has 3 ones that are 6s out of 6, and then 3 ones that are 10 out of 10s. Whilst you're 3 10 out of 10s and 1. So yeah, you gain 2 6x6s additional. As having a memo. So this is my first summon character because I've never bothered summoning all the others in. I didn't give a shit about him. Let's just bump these up a bit then, eh? Try and get them to a decent... Alright, now I need to... Oh god, I need so much fucking shit. I got a decent though, we're close. And I don't know how much spare like energy bullshit I have. Any? I have 10. That helps, I suppose. We'll just farm a bit of this. Because we've got a whole hour left, really. Because, like, it's very Star Rail's very hands-off when I stream it. It's why I don't stream it a lot, because... Outside of when there's a new patch, there's not really a lot to do consistently, you know? It's hard to get 2 hours of consecutive content in this game. Unless there's, like, a really big story, and you actually don't skip it like I do. Maybe we could do a bit of the story, but I don't really give a shit about it. There's some kind of cool moments, but we can do some events if there is any. I think there's a few. Most of the shit that clutters your screen at the moment is just fucking give me your money shit, you know. It's all just store-related things. Take from that what you will. So most of it just revolves around me auto-moding it and then complaining about the game. I think the game's good as long as you don't spend money. I mean, the game can be good if you have the money, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone has a slightly different, places a slightly different amount of value on money. Ain't it funny like that? Because 10 quid for a battle pass is a lot to someone, and then not a lot to somebody else. For me, you really have to, like, even though £10 not intrinsically a lot of money to me, I still don't like wasting shit or regretting shit. So I really think out this stuff. I also just like calling out dodgy stuff, like that whole bonus percent thing. Like, so many companies do it, where they just pluck a fucking bonus number out of their arse, like, oh yes, 360% bonus value, and it's just wrong. Like I said, I'm not super confident in my mathematical abilities or anything like that, but I cannot see a galaxy where that is 560% value, unless they're placing, like, 110% value on the fucking 30,000 credits that you literally get by, like, picking shit off the fucking floor. Which is probably how they're going to justify it if anyone calls it out. It'd be interesting if someone more relevant than me called it out, you know? Because your opinion's worth more if you're popular. What else can we talk about? I watched more of the Devil May Cry anime. I still think it's decent. It's very, there's 2 camps. Almost 3 camps. You've got your average guy that says it's... Maybe, no, I'm thinking about maybe there's 4 camps. You've got your average guy that just says it's unequivocally dog shit. You've got, Devil May Cry fans that say it's dog shit. You've got Devil May Cry fans that say it's an absolute cinematic masterpiece. And I guess you've got non-Devil May Cry fans that say it's good. I haven't found a single non-Devil May Cry fan that finds it good, which I think kind of says it all. So really, the main 2 camps are just Devil May Cry fans that say it's dog shit, as well as normal people that say it's dog shit, and then the Devil May Cry fans that say it's like the best thing ever. I think both are wrong. The issue is that if you can't really win if you are a fan. Because if you like it and then you say you're a fan, it like nullifies your opinion because there's like bias. But there's a lot of diehard fans that don't like it. I don't see why as a fan you can not like it, because it's not canon. I talked about this last time as well. It's actually a beautiful thing that it's not canon, because you can do whatever the fuck you want with it and you don't tarnish the original material. So you can just disregard it if you want. If you don't like it, you can just pretend it doesn't exist. You know? It's not gonna, like, fucking loom over you at night. Fucking tickling your toes when you're in bed. But, I enjoy it. I don't think it's a masterpiece at all. I think it has a lot of flaws. I don't think it's even great or amazing. I just think it's okay. I get pleasure and entertainment out of watching it. And that's really what most things... That's what a show's gonna do at the end of the day. I think it succeeds as a show. Would I like a second season? I haven't finished the first season, but yes, I would. I've only watched the first 4 episodes. It's an 8-episode thing. I've watched the first 4, and I've watched the vast majority of the 5th. I've seen some people say the first 4 episodes are okay, and the final 4 are dog shit. I cannot confirm nor deny that, and it kind of, you know, it's got me biting my nails a little bit that it's gonna fall off. But I like the animation, I like the story, I like the voice acting, I like the characters. I didn't like Lady for a really long time, and I think a lot of people don't. It's an interesting interpretation of the character. But I think the fact that I didn't like her, and as the show goes on I started liking her more, is testament to the character development and the writing and the progression of things. I don't want to suck it off too much, but I'm having fun with it, you know. I had so much fun with it that I wanted to play all the Devil May Cry games again. Like I said, I said all this shit on my last stream, but I don't expect anyone to have watched that, because no one did. No one ever does. But, well, okay, no, I got lost in the sauce there a little bit. But I've only played the 4th game and the 5th game. And I am fucking terrible at combo-centric, like, beat-em-up hack-and-slash games. I'm awful at them. I just cannot remember or get used to, like, virtually fucking anything. I don't even know what I'm clicking on. I'm just trying to talk and play shit at the same time, and it's not working. But, I'm awful at them, so I don't know if I want to stream them or not. I kind of want to do a marathon where I play through all the games like I have been with Metroid, even though I'm getting it, I'm counting my fucking eggs before they've hatched here, but, man, I've always wanted to use that saying in a sentence, that's good. But, oh, I don't even think I said it right, isn't it? Counting your chickens before they hatched? Oh, whatever. I think it's that, but fine, it's fine. Yeah, we need to kind of finish the Metroid series first, but I kind of wanted to do a Devil May Cry one. I'd probably start with the 3rd game, because people say it's one of the better ones, and it's also, from a chronological standpoint, it's the first story-wise, so that wouldn't be bad, but I think I'd be so bad at it that I would probably just not be fun to watch. I think I'll just complain a lot. Even though I'd probably still be enjoying it, I think I'd get frustrated with me doing bad, and I think people would make fun of me. But, yeah, I don't think it would end well. So that may just be a little thing I do in my spare time. We shall see. Alright, she's getting there. What else am I missing? Because I still have loads of this. So do I just need more? I might... God damn, I'm getting through that so quickly. I don't really want to use more energy than I have to, but, I I may end up using virtually all of this. Like I said, relics shouldn't be too bad. I don't give too much of a shit about them. As long as they're minimum A rank, that'll virtually do forever. The only issue is speed tuning, but that depends on what team we use with her. I don't even know what team I am going to use with her. It's 1000% a Gallagher team at the moment. It physically cannot not be a Gallagher team with what I have. I don't know how Robin works with her, or Bronya, or anything. In an ideal world, I'd like her to have supports that I'm not currently using, you know? But I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't know if you can use Ra and Mei with her. That'd be useful, because I don't use her anymore, because my Firefly break teams kind of fell off. It's mainly because I never upgraded it, because I never got Lingsha and I never got Fugue, which would obviously make them a bit more relevant. But Fugue is just like the Jiao to Firefly, really, you know? They're a completely fucking useless character outside of buffing that one character. So when that one character falls off, you just never use them again. We're kind of seeing that with Acheron to an extent. There'll come a point where people bench Acheron. And then when people bench Acheron, you bench Jiao because he's useless without her. He serves no purpose. Voice crack. That's why I didn't pull him. Because when power creep happens, and when those type of DPSs fall off, when Acheron gets benched, I mean, we're talking years in advance, by the way. Maybe they fix power creep, maybe they add more shit, maybe they buff her, I don't fucking know. I don't have a crystal ball. But let's say, following the natural lengthy progression of things, she gets Jingliu'd and she ends up getting benched. I would rather just bench Acheron and then be done with it, than have to also bench Jiao. Same with Firefly, having to bench Firefly and then Fugue. Because you're just taking an L. Because now it's not one useless character you have, it's two useless characters. It's just a big... It's not a waste, because I'm sure you got a shitload of value out of them when they were relevant, but... I don't know, dude. It's like, spend double as much, get double as much value, and then also lose double as much. I wanted to talk about the stock market then for a second. I'm getting quite into stocks. It was interesting with all the crashes. I don't think I ever made a comment on stream, because why would I? But I was talking with my family about if I had a bit more money, how I'd invest into stocks and shit. Because when stuff's in the red, obviously people panic to sell, but you would assume because people are panicking to sell, people wouldn't buy. But buying when they're so far in the red obviously means you get it dirt cheap. I'm not gonna try and I'm not like some fucking guru, by the way. I'm just a fucking dumbass, just trying to explain something here. But if I kind of joked around, saying if I had money, I would invest into Tesla, because you can buy them dirt cheap, and I guarantee, I just knew for a fact that no matter how in the red it gets, it will always go back into the green because of obviously the current political climate. And look what happened! Look what happened! It was down 20%. Now it's like up 20%. I think it's like a 40% increase if you bought it at the minus 20%. Now it's plus 20. My dad was kind of angry. Because he was like, damn, you're right. I should have put money into that, you know. Could have made hundreds of thousands on that. In a matter of weeks. Crazy stuff. So it's just gambling though, really, isn't it? Like I said, I'm just a fucking dumbass. I don't like talking about this type of shit. I don't know why I brought it up, but I just thought it was interesting. We live in interesting times. I mean, yeah, when you think about it, there's never really a dull moment on Earth, is there? There never has been. But, I don't know. Even so, I get a little bit bored every now and again, but let's just say I'm not super bored right now. I may be bored soon though, because the way it's going, I'm pretty sure my country is going to get nuked, but hey. Apparently there's all sorts of fucking nuclear submarines around the joint, you know. Fucking Finding Nemo, except finding nukes. Interesting times, I tell you. Can make or break people. Breaking a lot more than it's making, but it's still making. I love how we just talk about stock markets and politics now. The last thing I wanted to be talking about. But we're just farming for CASTORICE. The relics may be interesting. I can craft a few, because I have so many things I've salvaged. I haven't even checked my currencies, but I imagine I can craft loads. It's just if I have to speed tune her. It depends on what supports I go with her. I really don't want to speed tune her, though. I fucking hate speed tuning. It's so tediously boring. I mean, some people probably like it. I just hate having... Do you know how fucking hard it is to make one character one speed higher than the other? To have the RNG to make that statistically possible? Fucking crazy. I've tried my best, but my best is pretty abysmal when it comes to speed tuning. The only thing I've really speed tuned is my Bronya for my Acheron. And it's, like I said, it's abysmal. It just is. Okay, we're so close. We are so very close. What's this? You can auto-salvage? That's peculiar. I guess I'll auto-salvage all of these, because I don't give a shit. Unless it's a 5-star, but it physically cannot be... actually, I don't know. Maybe we'll just have on that. I don't think I give much of a shit, but... I have to salvage so many... Well, what's the... I should probably use Phase Yao for this, shouldn't I? Just flex all my teams. But you see what I mean? One of my issues I have is Aventurine, and then this team I don't even fucking use anymore. That's just got benched. But, Robin. So, sometimes the teams clash a little bit. This is the Phase Yao boss, isn't it? I think it is, yeah. Phase Yao v Phase Yao. Just because, Herta doesn't really have any elemental weakness. This normally is quite a long fight, honestly. And looking at March's HP, she could die. But that'd be a good way to test CASTORICE's ability, would it not? Wouldn't that proc? If March died, wouldn't she get turned into a cocoon that can then be brought back? Oh, fuck it, we'll test it. Well, we won't test it, we'll see. She may naturally die anyway, because she was already at half health. Like I said, this tends to be quite a long fight, just because I auto it. I swear the frame rate's stuttering like shit. This must be the new patch. Huh. That's never happened before. That was perfect timing, because I just... Oh, the game crashed. That is... I have played this game every single day since launch on this PC. Every single day. And that has never happened. You can see my... Yeah, wow. Epic Metroid Fusion. Best Metroid out of the ones I've played. Which isn't a lot. I have never... It also got a Unity warning, which is peculiar. I wonder if anyone else is having that issue. I'll have to check online. Like I said, my PC's not perfect, but that's never happened before. There's something going on with the new patch. I don't know if it's finally got enough content. I mean, I know, there's no way. My PC can run Cyberpunk. There's no fucking way, Star Rail. I don't know what's going on with it. But I am getting a little bit of frame drops, I feel. And there's a bit of stuttering and lag. I better get my energy back. Maybe it'll resume? I don't fucking know. I've never had that happen before. How tremendously bizarre was that? Very fucking bizarre. Did it use... It used my energy, did it not? I was at 60, was I not? I swear I was at 60. Maybe I wasn't at 60. Maybe I was at 40. I don't fucking know. Either way. I mean, is it going to happen again or what? Even now, it's struggling a bit. Very bizarre that was. Very bizarre. Maybe you can't keep up with auto and 2x speed or some shit, but I don't know. It worked. This fight is old now. Been around for several patches. Never had an issue with it before. There must be something in the background. I have a lot of tabs open and I'm streaming, but once again, I literally did this fight on stream. At least I think I did. I pulled Phase Yao on stream, I swear. I did a lot of shit. I did like the whole patch on stream. Never had an issue with it. It seems to be working better now though. That was really bizarre. It's just some sort of glitch in the Matrix. What was I even talking about before then? Can't remember. I think I was talking about fucking stocks. Yeah, there's another like little frame skip, a little stutter. Never used to get those. It's not a big deal. It's not like I'm gonna fucking break my keyboard over it, but it could just be my PC dying on me. I think it is dying, to be fair. It's like 7 years old, so. But like I said, when I built my PC, and when I was building it, I did so much research. And I just gained so much knowledge and just so much confidence and swagger about it And then when I finished building it, it worked so unbelievably flawlessly for everything I wanted to do that I grew so confident in it that I almost grew complacent in the fact that I could just chuck literally anything at it and it would just perform at like 100%. So over the years, I've forgotten everything. I can't even tell you half the shit in it. Like seriously, I can't. I don't remember if it has 8 gigs or 16 gigs. It may be 16 gigs RAM. I think it's got a 2060 in it. I mean, I can tell you some other things, but there's irrelevant stuff. I don't really know what else it's got in it. But, just because I forget it all, you know? And that's the issue, because, since I don't know what's in it, it's hard to know. All my knowledge is gone. But if you have an issue, it can be hard to know what to do. If you're... I mean, you could probably search up and figure out. A lot of it's kind of commonsensical, you know? You'll figure out eventually, but if I did have an issue with my PC, it would be hard to know where to start because every piece is so old. It's like, what do I replace first? And like I said, it's very hard to find a PC case that is compatible with half the parts because there's so many cases where people buy a big fuck off graphics card that's new and it just doesn't even fit in a case. So I don't know if I would. I feel like I would probably, if my PC did die, I feel like it would be a combination of all of the bits being really old, because all of them are like the exact same age, you know? It's not like a fucking Frankenstein mix match of like various shit. Everything is like, not equally dog shit, because obviously 7 years ago it was fucking phenomenal, you know? It was like equally amazing, but I guess my PC also got power crept. So like I said, I feel like it'd be better to do it from scratch. Because I reckon every piece, not just like graphics cards, but I bet all sorts of bits have got bigger. I mean, people are really big into their cooling and the liquid cooling, and people's fucking fuck off fan setups are bigger than my PC nowadays, you know. So I definitely need a bigger case. And if I'm going to get a bigger case, you may as well just build another one from scratch. I think it'd be better that way. Because at least I know what's going in it, you know. And I can just build what I already have, but just modernize it and make it better. It'll be interesting to see the inflation on it, though, because I spent $1,000 on my PC 7 years ago, like to a dot. And obviously, it'd probably go for fuck all now. But if I had the same budget, it'd be interesting to see how much better of a PC I could get nowadays for $1,000. Because obviously, with how dog shit the world is at the moment, everything's probably like 20% more expensive than it originally was. But you can probably get a decent-ish graphic. I mean, I say decent. It's decent for me. Like, I could probably get, like, a 3060 to me would be a massive upgrade, but everyone would clown on it, you know? Because people fucking throw a hissy fit if you haven't got anything under a fucking 4090 nowadays, but... I reckon you could get a semi-decent upgrade for semi-cheap, but like I said, I'm so out of it with PCs, but I don't know. It's just pure conjecture I'm operating on. I told you this fight would be long. I think I may even have to do it a few more times, but I'm not sure. I am not too sure, my friend. I haven't even used casters yet, have I? Oh, we're just building it, really, you know. Maybe I'll, do an event or two. Don't even know what's really going on with the events. I haven't paid attention. I saved everything for today. Blessed be the day. Been pretty successful though. It's kind of hard to be hyped around getting a character when you know that you're going to get them, you know? I fully expected to get her. I mean, is it lucky we beat 50-50? Yeah. I'm kind of dying over here, huh? I think Fei Zhao is my best character to deal with this, because she's got that single target, plus she has, like, adequate weakness, really. And what other elements are even in this fight? Firefly's okay. Fei Zhao may actually perish. She is going to perish. That's what you get for using auto mode. I mean, yeah, Quanta... I mean, we could try Cass on her. Actually, if someone did perish, I wasn't paying attention. No one's died yet, have they? Maybe it would have been nice if she did perish. So then we could see if she came back or not. But we won. If you can classify that as a win, it tells you what you burn. That's neat, I guess. We'll have to fuck off to a little teleport to get my health back. Wow, the cockpit. Alright. Yeah, because it's got quantum weakness, we could potentially use Cass on her. At least test her. The only issue is this motherfucking... this thing. This bastarding thing. I think the smart... I don't know if it's smart, but if I have the... do you either... I can get her 5-star light cone for free, but if you take into consideration the monetary value of the summons I have, is it better to spend £10 to get the battle pass light cone, or is it better to potentially spend over £100 worth of gems, even though they're free, but you know, I would lose them to the light cone, and then that may mean I'm not allowed to get other things in the future. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, for now, I can just... Let's just swap these for now. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Just whilst we I mean, it depends if I use Trailblazer with her. I haven't looked at her teams yet. Speaking of which, we can do that in a sec. Let's just finish this, though. We're so fucking close. So very close. We basically have the perfect amount of resources. And then her relics may be... I can make her relics, but it may be difficult to find out what shit we want. I should probably look at her team first, and then decide. Because depending on what teammates she has. If we're using like Robin or Bronya, I imagine she probably wants Sunday. I know she wants Treeby and like Maide to an extent. At least for now. And I know you can probably run Blade. I want to, just don't have them. Trying to think of who else could obviously that 5-star healer. I think most people will probably be running Gallagher or Lucha with him at the moment. Maybe Lingsha. I don't know how good Lingsha is for her. You know, I don't know. I don't know how much you use Lingsha for her heals. I don't know how good her heals are, because she does so much other stuff as well. I forgot I was using Phase Yao as well. I should have swapped back to her, so it would have been quicker. There's no AoE. I guess we'll spice it up though. Flex my characters, even though it's nothing to flex about really. Ain't nobody give a shit. What time is it? It's already fucking 1:30 in the morning. Absolute crazy. Crazy stuff. Hopefully we have enough energy. She'll probably... It'll either be max or the Trace will be left to like level 9 or whatever the fuck. Bust? No, I'd not. I don't really know what to I mean, for once in my life, I'm at a loss for words. It's hard when everything's auto. I mean, I could just make it not auto, but then it'd take 5 times as long. You know. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, it definitely takes longer with, I'm telling you, Hurt is just amazing at farming. I almost didn't pull her. I kind of just pulled her because I was bored, honestly. Sometimes I do that. That's why I normally go for DPSs. I know you're not meant to. You're meant to build up a bunch of universal supports. I have way too many DPSs. I really do, but DPSs are just the most fun characters. I like just having selfish teams in these games where you just get free supports and then just make their DPS have crazy numbers. Although I do have a lot of supports, you know, well, sustain / support. Support, or if you want to count that. I don't even know what she is anymore. Poor old Silver Wolf. I don't even know why I got her. Or just down bad simping. Alright, hopefully we can do this. Will it let me swap my team from here? It should do, I think. It do. Bam! Back to Zahurta. The nice thing about the Herta team is that obviously it uses Little Herta as well, which is a character you would use in Pure Fiction with Himiko, but you'd never really use normally, I feel, in a 5-star team. And I like it. I like 5 stars that propel unusual 4 stars, because she does it with Saval as well, which is nice. Newt. Well, yeah, after this we have one more turn, because I think we only have like one more energy left, methinks, and then hopefully that's enough. It'll probably be barely like we'll probably be barely out, and then that'll make me kind of sad, but no, it's not really a big deal. I'm just kind of being impatient. I like I rush things on stream, you know. If I didn't stream this, I would be perfect. I'd just be happy with I think it tells me up there that I don't have enough, to be fair, so I'll do it one more time. I haven't been paying attention, but yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I would just be perfectly content with just farming this day after day, because it's not a big deal, it's not going anywhere, is it? No rush. But I just like having content, because like I said, if not, you struggle to get 2 hours content. Although the way things are going, we still have like 25 minutes until it's 2 hours, but we have events to do. I haven't 3-starred like Mock yet. I was waiting for CASTORICE, really. We can try and do something like that. I don't know if she's going to be fully built enough to do that. She will, but once again, depends on teammates. I haven't even looked yet. I don't have Treeby, so that's already a big out. I don't like Treeby though. I don't care that much about the meta, you know. I know I wanted Cass, so you would think, oh well, if you want Cass, surely you want Treeby for Cass. But it's like, nah, I don't like Treeby, so I'm not getting that. Same with Acheron. Acheron's one of my favorite characters. But I'm not getting Jiaoqiu, so you know, shit. I've done fine without Jiaoqiu, to be fair. He's so overrated in my opinion. People make out that like Acheron's so unviable at the moment unless he's like E2 of Jiaoqiu. It's like, nah, bro, I've 3-starred like so many fucking endgame content with her. I mean, sure, she's E2, which I guess is take from that what you will, but no Jiaoqiu, so just Bronya. I like Bronya though, so works for me. See, that's a kicker right there, because this build still requires 2. We may have to do some cheeky Embers exchange, see if we can snag it out. It's not looking promising though. Not looking too promising. What can I do here? Kind of did that backwards, didn't I? But I need... Okay. Can I do some sort of Ember exchange? I don't have a lot of Embers. There is a way to get Embers. It's called summoning. That could be dumb. Yeah, that's summon. What do I summon on though? Light Cone Banner? What are your Eidolons actually, Missy? Also, maybe I should look at your teammates, because maybe I could... I don't know. When the enemy target's current HP is 80%, 50%... What the fuck? Is 80% / 50% of max HP or lower? That's bizarre. Damage dealt... Oh, no, I get it. The damage dealt by Bone Claw, Doom Breaks, and Brace is 120% to 140%. Okay. So if the enemy's HP, if the target's HP is about 80%, you do 120% damage. If it's below half, you do 140%. Of the original damage, respectively. So is that only a 20% buff and a 40% buff, respectively? Because it says 120%, but that's not a 120% increase, because that would be well over double. I think it just means you gain 20%. I'm not too sure. It's hard to read into that. It says it's 120% of the original, though, so it could be double damage. The wording is weird. You can have a look at it as well. There you go. Wow. Yeah, it says... is 120% / 140% of the original damage, respectively. 120. So let's say your original. Let me Control Z myself back over there. Wee, get motion sickness. Let's say the original damage is a mil, and then you do 120% of the original damage. You'd be doing over another mil, so it would double, which is good. I guess double damage is pretty fucking deep. If I've read it correctly, I don't know if it would be like that, but could be. In terms of light cones, I'm just doing a dumb thing here, by the way. I'm just summoning to get more embers, so then I can max her out by doing an ember exchange. We may have enough off of this, to be fair, I don't know. I do not know where I'm gonna go where the volcano blow. CASTORICE, there you are. Do I have enough? Humble exchange. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's the wrong one, you fucking idiot. Boop. 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 Yeah, that's plenty enough. That's too enough. Too much, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to do two. I only did one, but whatevs. Whatevs. Yay! That's all of her traces done in one stream. Goody. Ain't that something? So that sees max there. I guess that's good enough for now. That's actually not that bad, to be fair. Could be better. Could be a lot better, but could be worse. That's not bad. Relic time. I mean, let's smart equip out of interest. What's it going to put on her? That's pretty accurate with regards to what she's meant to have. But with regard, let me. Whee! Let's see if I can. That's not what I wanted the size to be, but it actually kind of works, I guess. It's like having this shot on screen. Get out of here, I don't want to do that shit. So yeah, Poet of Morning Collapse, which is on, and then Bone Collectors. So now we just need to look at best stats. Maybe I'll bring this over here, because if not, it's going to kind of be in the way. So in terms of, I always forget the terminology, just helmet or whatever, head. That's a dog shit piece. And also I can't do recommendations there, so let me filter it. I should have quite a few. Yeah. 318, that's not bad really, is it? That's the kicker. No, the thing is, because she's new, they haven't done all the calculations yet, and because there's no recommended, the auto AI thing can't detect the best things. It probably won't even tell me. Yeah, because crit rate is one of the best things you want, but it doesn't highlight it like it would in an older character. So we want crit rate, crit damage, HP, and speed. That's kind of interestingly enough. Well, this has it's HP percent though, not flat HP. Is there a flat? There's two different HPs, isn't there? There's flat and there's. I thought there was also percent. Am I lying to you? Because that says HP percent, and some of these are flats. There's some. I'm looking at some juicy pieces here, though. I mean, that is technically a percent, is it not? Maybe it is just percent. Maybe I'm a dumbass. Maybe that is fine. I'm assuming that's the correct HP. I thought there was a HP where it said plus, and then there was a HP where it was percentage. I don't know if I'm thinking of a different game, or if he's just maybe it's the wrong set. I don't know. So this has two. What I tend to do is I lock anything that's promising. So this has two, because this has a desirable crit rate and I think desirable HP. This has HP crit rate, so it's got 2 bits, so we'll allow that. That has nothing, so that's trash, trash, trash. That has 2, so I guess I'll take it. Although speed's not super duper relevant, but maybe we'll speed tune something. This has potential because it could roll into another one. That's trash. This has very good potential because that could roll into a third one. That could roll into a second one, but it'll probably be mid, so I'm going to leave it for now. Chances are we've got like another good best in slot here. That's decent. That's alright. See, we've got a lot of promising things already. Almost too much. That's it's because I've farmed so many fucking sets, and I can craft, and I can re-roll all sorts of things. This may actually take a bit too long, honestly. Fucking hell. Like, oh, this looks like a dog shit piece, and maybe it is, but actually it's not, to be fair. But like, you may look at that and think I have better pieces, but it could roll into crit rate, and then it could roll exclusively crit rate and crit damage, whilst you could get a piece, like a better piece somewhere up here, and it just, all of the rolls and break effect, you know? So that's why I always lock things that they don't look good, but they have potential. There's a lot of, like I said, I don't give too much of a shit about min-maxing relics or anything. As long as it's alright. Okay, now I need to figure out what I want to do. So this is okay. I think Fridwin's recommending crit damage and then crit rate first. And then HP. Speed is the thing we care less about, interestingly enough. I think you want to play her slow. I forgot to look at her teammates. Maybe I'll do that in a sec. So we kind of want to prioritize crit rate and a crit damage piece. So let's roll this, see what the next stat is on it. That is actually not terrible, because that's a 3 out of 4 piece now. That has 3 desirable slots on it. That's very not bad at all. Watch, this only has 2 slots. So now the one to beat is this one, unless it rolls dog shit. But let's find a crit rate. Yeah, this right here. If this rolls HP or speed, it could be orgasmic. Okay, it's slightly less orgasmic. What do I want to do? Let's just roll all these to check what the stats are. Defense, that's cringe. It could still be decent because it could roll flat crit rate or something, you know, so. This could roll a crit rate and then that would be a 3 out of 4 piece. Attack is mid. That's inherently mid. This could also be a really good piece potentially as well. It's not. Double defense is pretty fucking AIDS. It's not looking like we're going to get a crit rate, crit damage one. Yeah. Okay, well, let's... Well, we're almost spoiled for choice here, honestly. We could very quickly get through a lot of levels. Speed is, like, iffy, you know? We don't really want a lot of speed. We kind of want crit rate here. We'll take that. Crit rate and HP. It's eh. I mean, that classifies as a 4, because every single one rolled into something desirable. We completely missed break effect, which is kind of lucky. So that's not a dog shit piece. I'll switch to that for now. I mean, there's a lot of more things I can do here. Maybe I'll just move along. Maybe that's a bad idea, but just to get something going. Okay, let's see. That is a single one, so that's dog shit. That's dog shit. That's... See, this is flat HP, though, you see? Well, so this is HP percent. So we don't... If I'm doing it correctly. So, HP percent on this is good. That's what we want, but flat HP is bad. We don't want that. So this is only one... Actually, that's non... Wait, it was this one. This only has crit damage on it, technically. This is a HP percent, because that's a flat HP, and that is a... There must have been a flat HP here as well. Must have just missed it, though. This is not a bad piece, then. That's a 2 out of 4, so that's alright. That's a 2 out of 4. It could roll good, though. 2 out of... Wait, hang on, no, that's flat HP. That's percent. Trying to sneak up on me, little bastard. This is a 2. That's okay, I guess. Double defense is arse, but that's shit. That's only 1, so it's shit. That's shit. That has promise. That could be promising, but I don't think it will be. That's promising. That's pretty dog shit. I mean, it could roll good, so you can't rule it out. But there's better contenders right now, and it'll be here all day. That's good enough. That's shit enough. That's an awful one. Trash. There's some fucking awful ones here. That is... Oh, it's a fucking damn shame this isn't a HP percent. That would have been a flat 3 out of 3. It's only a 2 out of 4, though. Or 2 out of 3, whatever. That right there is what we want. That is a fucking good piece. I'm going to level that now so it doesn't get lost in the source, because I'm locking a lot. Imagine if that was crit rate. That would have been a 4 out of 4. You don't get those often. At least I don't. That could have been very saucy indeed. Kind of lost where I was at now. That's good enough to lock. See, I've got so many because I farmed so many. That's promising. There's a lot of promising things in here. Knowing my luck, it's going to end up shit. That's 2. Because even if you have a 3 out of 4, if it rolls nothing but 4, obviously I could re-roll it. But if it rolls nothing but the dog shit one, like you have 3 useful ones and 1 dog shit stat, it could roll nothing but dog shit stat. And with no... Let's say I have no way to re-roll it. It'd be better to get a 2 out of 4 that rolls into good shit. It's at least my thought process. I don't know if anyone's going to fight me over it. Maybe. That has kind of potential. I don't want too much speed, though, I don't think, because you want her actually under... You want her relatively slow. We want to really go crit damage and crit rate as an ideal one. I think there was a crit rate, crit damage one somewhere, wasn't there? Give me something decent. Even just something decent. Okay, it's trash. It could roll flat crit rate, crit damage. This is where we have to nitpick. See, these are 2 out of 4s. That's a 2 out of 4. This could be a 3 out of 4. It's not. I don't want to level too much because I don't want to run out of resources. I don't know how many level things I have, to be honest with you. That's just cringe to look at, honestly. We kind of want to prioritize crit damage because crit damage is the highest up there. Although crit rate's also up there. Speed, I don't know if you really want. We kind of do, kind of don't. This is where it gets confusing because I'm kind of being... Oh, hello. 3 out of 4. Give me crit rate, crit damage. Okay, hang on. There's potential here. Crit rate, crit damage rolls. Okay. Give me... Oh, wow. That's not a bad piece, you know. That's not too bad. The issue is you want your crit rate and your crit damage pretty balanced. You don't want to go too far on one. But this has decent crit rate, and this has decent crit damage. I'll leave those 2 as they are now. These are just, like, placeholders. Maybe off stream I'll fix some shit. What do we want for this? We do want a crit damage body, so let's find all our... Do we only have 1 crit damage body? Let me lock all the... I could filter it, I know, but, okay, we'll do it like this, because it's more fun, I guess, for me. Gives me something to do. Makes me feel intelligent. I don't quite know why they're all over the place. The filters just must be weird. Okay, there's a few crit damage. I haven't looked at the substats yet. I've only been looking at the main stat. Yeah, we don't want crit rate at all. You could do a HP one if they're dog shit, but I probably can just craft a decent one anyway, honestly. Right, what's this? That has literally not a single good stat, so that's awful. That has a single good stat, so it's pretty fucking awful. That has a single good stat, so it's awful. Oh wow, yeah, that's not good. Crit rate's okay. That's shit. That's pretty shit. Swap that one on. If it rolls a ton of crit rate, it's aight. It's the wrong HP is the issue, it's not percentage. It did roll crit. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because it could be. Man, if only that was HP percent, this would be such a good artifact. It's looking pretty dead. It's tolerant. This is why you gotta have faith, because 2 into crit rate is actually okay for us. I think I'm probably gonna craft a better crit damage titty piece for that, a better chest piece, because it's pretty pitiful. Feet, you want HP percent. That's equipped, so I'll just keep that as is. It's weird to see a guy scaling HP. It's been a hot minute. I can't think of who else scales in HP. Did My Day? I don't know. I know he just had a lot of HP. I can't remember. Weird stats like HP and defense. Obviously, Aventurine scales in defense, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm seeing quite a few HPs, which is alright. It's weird because you normally go for speed boots, don't you? But obviously you play cast slow. You probably play her quite fast as well. There seems to be quite a few ways to play her. We'll have to dabble in it. It's a damn shame I don't have Blade, because I would love to run like dual DPS, or like sub DPS, or whatever you want to call it, you know, with her. Right, what have we got here? Let me flick through them. Both of these have potential. That doesn't have potential, really, let's be honest. That doesn't have potential. I mean, like, it doesn't. That doesn't really either. That doesn't either. That doesn't... Man, they're not great rolls, are they? This doesn't have a single useful one on it. The ones down here are okay. We need a decent one here. Give me crit damage, HP, speed. That's not what I wanted, funnily enough. What's this? Give me crit rate. Yes, yes, indeedy. 2 out of 4. Very good upgrade. Shit upgrade, but it's still okay. That's not awful. This is promising. The double break effect's pretty fucking cringe. It's like that's like a 50%. That's a bare minimum artifact, but it's better than not having a bare minimum artifact. There's no point in doing anything here because it can't be better than that. This has potential if it rolls crit damage or anything of the sort. I'll keep you in mind because you could roll decent. You're gonna be dog, aren't you? Yeah, you're dog. I'm gonna start unlocking a few things that aren't gonna beat what I have. Just because then it just makes my life a little easier when I go back. Attack percent, you're not worthy of living anymore. You physically can't be any better. You physically can't be any. I mean, you can if it rolls nothing but crit rate, it could. Crit rate, yeah, you're not really worth it. The only one that's worth it is this one. But I mean, that's okay, I suppose. Whilst I have the filter on, let's go through them one more time, I guess. So what are we trying to beat here? I wish, is there a way, because you know when you upgrade it, it tells you how many +1s it has. I wish there was a way to, oh, it does. That's helpful. That way I can compare them. There we go. It's been a while. So we need to beat, if we do it from a point system, we have 2 desirable substats. Maybe I'll write it down because it makes me sound scientific. So we have 2 desirable substats. So each of those is a point. And we have 1 upgrade in each substat. So this is a 4 rating. This is also how the game rates artifacts, by the way. So this one is currently a 2. So in order to match it, we need 1 roll in crit rate and roll in crit damage. Very bad. Okay, it can still get a point ahead. It can still get a point ahead. It did. This is better. Kind of. Because this has 2 desirable substats, so that's 2 points, 1 each. Then you gain a point here, so that's 3, and 2 points here, so that's actually a 5 now. Actually, this is unequivocally better because it has the exact same crit rate, so it's not even a tough decision because I don't really give too much of a shit about speed. I don't think. Like I said, we can just run her slow. We can probably ignore speed, so this is a 5 now. We just plucked crit damage out of fucking nowhere, which is nice. We could do the same again. It needs to roll really good though. It can still beat it. It can no longer beat it from a point perspective. That's shit. We don't even need that. I just don't think we care enough about HP. We kind of just want crit rate. So that's just crit rate and speed. Speed is like the least desirable. I don't think anything's gonna beat this, honestly. We'll keep that as is. What have we got here? That's a really good piece. That's a 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7 piece. That's a very good piece right there. That's a tough one to beat. I don't think we need to beat that piece, honestly, though. That's also a 3 piece, but missing crit rate, which is a little bit cringe. This is that's a 2 piece. That's a 2 piece. That's a 2 piece, but an undesirable 2 piece. That's a 3 piece, but like once again, not the best. That's a 2 piece that could have potential, I guess. I think I'll keep it for now. There wasn't anything desirable here, was there? What have we got? That's so it rolled 2, so this is a 3 piece. I don't think anything out of what we have here, everything's kind of dog shit. We don't really want a free... So this is a 5-piece, 7-piece, and a 3-piece, I think, so far. So this is by far the weakest. We can just unlock this, because that can't be anything. I think I'll unlock that as well. I may craft one of those. And what's this here? A 1, 2, 3, 4 piece. So this is semi-weak as well. This could be better. But like I said, I'm not here to like do some min-maxy bullshit. I don't even have much locked here. Because this has 2 useful substats. This has a single useful substat. That has a single one. All of these are kind of arse. This has 2 useful substats, but I'd rather have crit rate, crit damage. Alright, let's move on to these then, shall we? Let's bring up the filter. The wrong one. Get rid of you. Boom. I don't have as much as this, but I think I can farm a bit more if I need to. We need a HP and or quantum damage. We'll probably go HP because that seems like it's what it wants. Although it's put quantum damage here. HP is better though, apparently. Like it says, we're lacking a bit here. I have a single... Okay, pick your poison, really. That's dog. That's... No, I got happy then, because I thought that was this one, but it's not. Wow, they're both fucking arse. We should probably craft one. Can it get any redeeming quality? No, wow, it's flat dog. And this is also flat dog. Oof. Okay, that's not good. Like I said, we can work on that. We can farm. I may actually have some of those tokens that you can use to just do it without stamina. This is also HP as well. Attack, defense, attack. Oh god. Wowza, that's really arse. These are terrible. Crit damage roll has potential. Could still bring it back. Not bringing it back. Could still bring it back. It's bringing it back. Could bring it back. It's not... It could still give me a few points. It only gave me 2 points. That's a 2-piece. Well, it's better than a no-piece. Okay, let's see. Is there a way to... There's a way to farm them from here, is there not? Normally you do it through recommended, though. I don't think I can do it through... You can click recommended, and then you can... Tells you where to go. I think I'll have to do it manually. Yeah, I have 8. I have 8! 8 whole attempts. Oh, goody. Maybe I could have used Cast there, actually. She's pretty up there, is she not? Let me back out. That shouldn't use a thing, should it? I don't think it does. Not a big deal if it does. It would just make me a bit upset. It's been so long since I've done it this way, I actually forget where the farming is. There we are. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it is this one. Blind. Yeah, I didn't use anything. Let's swap up the team. I'm gonna need a new preset. Oh wait, there's a fort. Let me bring this up. I have leveled everything, right? Her relics are max. I mean, I could probably have a look. Can I have a look-see at you, CASTORICE? Character details? Yeah, your max level, your max light cone, max traces, max relics will be at the dogs. Yeah, she should be ready to go. Let's just bring Pridwin back up. Let's see, what your team is. Actually, is her team here? Okay. It's a bit concerning because I don't have a lot of these characters. Maybe I should have pulled my day after all, huh? Ron May... See, that's the bitch. I wonder if I can replace that light cone, because I only have one light cone, you know? We'll use Ron, May, and Gallagher, and it's just 2 else. We have to use Trailblazer. The benefit is... That is a pretty decent team, because that means it frees up Robin and Aventurine and Bronya. So, that's nice. I really should have gone... I should have gone for fucking My Day. But it would have fucked my pity up, and I could have been at like 0 pulls now. Because if I pulled him, then I would have like literally 0 pity, and I could have gone. Could have been bad, but that would have been a really fun team. But I don't have Treeby, so it would have been a bit less. Right. Okay. I think my Ranmei's built. She was. I kind of dismantled her though to an extent, because I never used her. So I don't know if this is best in slot for her, because I think I swapped out some of her shit. She's probably alright. Ranmei, Trailblazer, Gallagher. Gallagher's built to an extent. Well, not to an extent. He's built enough. What do I do for you? I don't have a light cone for you is the issue. This is kind of a not so epic scenario, I must confess. I can't run. The only other person I could run is Sunday, who I don't have. I mean, I could run. You don't need. You can run double. You can run double amplifier, but that's not really like I could run Paler with Ranmei. What other light cones can I use for you? What's this? Herta store. I may be able to buy that actually. Give me a sec. What a Herta store at? I always forget where. I actually can I access Herta store from here? Yeah, I can. Is this a remembrance 5-star? That's preservation. This isn't not. Hell yeah! This is why I saved this shit. I forgot that was a thing. I didn't even take into consideration the fact that that was a thing. Issue is, I now need to farm that. And to level that up, because it's going to be dog shit for a while. Who am I looking for? The profile picture always changes, because, like, whenever they get a new thing. So, this is... Apparently, this is actually best in slot for them, so I've actually upgraded them, have I not? That's kind of useful. It is an S5, which is going to take a little bit. I can already get a few S's into it, a few bits. Okay, you're going to be a bit of an arse to upgrade though, aren't you? As long as I can get you semi-upgraded, you'll do for now. Fuck is this? Oh, it's those little guys. Give me a sec. No, because I want that, really. We may just have to leave it at level 30, which is very cringe. Very fucking cringe, but it's the best I can do. And is that all she wrote for that? I know I keep looking on this. I think so. Flip back to cast teams. So what team are we using now then? Where's she gone? It's gone too far. At least Ranmei has a use now. I almost... It depends. I almost either want to go Locha, which I don't think I need. I think that's dumb. But I could go an Eidolon for Ranmei. Who knows? Or keep it. I mean, I'm sure she's going to work fine anyway. But we'll have to bear in mind that my Trailblazer is currently not built because CASTORICE stole their light cone. So they have a dog shit. They have a good light cone. Their best light cone, but not leveled. Cass is using a mid as fuck light cone, and her relics are the definition of mid. I don't even know how good my Ranmei is because I haven't used it since Firefly, and my Gallagher should be universally okay because he's also E6. So the Treebyless team, which isn't too. I mean, I think Treeby actually. Someone did the maths between Treeby and Ranmei, and apparently it's quite astronomical, but whatevs. I may auto a little bit of this, but to begin with, I will not, because I want to get a feel for the team. Once again, I don't really know what I'm doing with this particular team. So we want to use Cass, Ranmei, you, and Engel. That is the team. And then we just start, and then I'll unauto it, and then we can fuck around with this. The sad thing is, because it starts combat... Oh wait, no it doesn't, does it? I don't know, because obviously this uses random buffs and shit from the like universe, simulated universe, whatever the fuck it is. They're not going to be for Cass, so she may get limited stuff for that. I forget how half this shit works. Can I stack in pairs? Isn't Cast also an impair? I don't think they stack, but I really like. Oh, because I have the curio that deliberately puts auto mode on. It would appear. So that's something. So I physically can't toggle it off. I can choose a different set of stuff. I mean, it's Divergent Universe, even, whatever it's called. It's not a very good display of damage, because you can make shit characters like Jing Liu decent in this, you know, by just getting absolutely crazy Divergent Universe builds. I normally just click what I don't have, because obviously the more new shit you have, the more gems you get, because it like fills your collection. I know Nikador has a fuck ton of health, but she's doing decent. But once again, you cannot take anything away from this at all. All you need to know is that we're winning, and that's what matters. Realistically, let me see if I can swap into a. None of the setups I have are good though. Let me also. It's been so long since it hasn't even been that long since I've set up a preset. I have quite a few now. New preset, quick lineup, CASTORICE. At least, like I said, having Ra and Mei off the bench is kind of nice. The only other person that uses Remembrance Trailblazer is potentially... I mean, there's a few people that can use them. Where are they? They're over there. And then Gal's down here somewhere. There. New preset just dropped, and I guess I'll enable that team. 2 Ice, Fire, and a Quantum. Don't see too many Quantums. I fucking love her Scythe, though. She's a really cool design character. I'll have to look at more of her idols and shit. You like her sprint animation and her attack animation. Oh, what's happened here? What? I was just swinging my Scythe around. What? Is this new? It says it's just been set up, but who knows? I just kind of stumbled into that one, huh? Alright, start the game. Like I said, this is really not a good test. Most of my stuff's built around Herta. Let's see if I can find something decent. Hey, Quantum. Quantum Fire. That's not too bad. Those are with Abundance. That helps Gal. Let's put this one on for now. Like I said, my builds are kind of all over the place. I just fuck around in Divergent Universe. There's something unsettling. I just do not know. That just does a time stop. Does that help me? I don't know if Remembrance Trailblazer helps there or not. Let me toggle off auto. It's been so long since I've used this shit. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to. Just don't get angry at me. So you can like just keep the dragon alive. I don't know if you'd want to do that or not. Is there any reason for me to keep it alive? I don't quite understand the strategy. Because obviously the fucker dies now. It kamikazes itself. But as a result, it does a fuck ton of damage. You know? Can I not immediately summon it back again? Is there no reason not to do that? And then Rame just can do that. Now it can just go again, can it not? But then we'd lose energy. Maybe I'll just AoE out of interest, because I want to see if there's a benefit to keeping it around. Let's also do this first. Does that automatically summon Mem? It does. So now I just get a free attack. You can tell I haven't used this shit for a while. Cass gets a... Can I make Dragon go? I don't know if I want Dragon to go. Who do I want to go here? I don't fucking know. I never know who to go, because everyone has equal speed for now. So this makes us lose health, which heals Dragon, and does it not make Dragon deal more damage? Gotta be careful here. Don't want no one perishing. Although I kind of want someone to die so I can see the global passive at the same time. They have high enough health, that'll be right. And then we'll lose all again. But now Dragon can go apeshit on here. That's kind of that's a lot of damage. Jesus Christ, the damage. There's so many numbers. It's so satisfying. Okay, that kind of makes me moist. I shan't lie. Maybe I shouldn't have let it die, but let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. So the beautiful thing about Cass, from what I'm seeing, is that she apparently has a unique energy gauge, which is why she hasn't got a boring circle, but it's still energy, so it's not like stacks like Fei Zhao, etc. Which is nice, because that means she benefits of all sorts of things. We've got to be careful here. Because we could get absolutely fucking nuked. Which wouldn't be very poggers, would it? I don't really know. Like I said, I auto most stuff. This is a brand new team that's not fully built. So I don't fully know what's going on. And I auto most shit, so who knows, really. I kind of get the gist of the Nicodor fight. I will take that any time of the day. Dragon Tamer, new achievement, very nice. We kind of just want to take out all these things with AoE. Or Mem can just kill them. I guess I'll just do that again. And it immediately starts like this. That's fun, isn't it? Dragon will get a turn. I may as well do 2 on it to get it half. Actually, I think you want it low, and then you want to keep it alive for later. Even though we already do have energy, so I don't really know. And then we can immediately summon Mem. I don't know, I'm just trying to sound smart, I guess. See, this is kind of useless. I can bring Ron May back, but why would I? It probably also provides a buff, does it not? It does provide a buff. It increases crit rate, so, yeah. Cool, I guess. I kind of want to kill it, because then I can bring it back. I think I'll wait till second phase, though. I think that's the plan. Do this because I can. Actually, no, that was kind of a misplay. Because I just lost my turn. I should have meleeed, then done that. It's not a big deal, though, is it? Get quilled, I guess. Now, we can Suicide Dragon, once he summons all his bullshit, which he will, we can immediately Suicide Dragon into it, like a fucking kamikaze pilot, and then immediately summon it back again. Enjoy the massive fuck-off damage numbers. Holy fucking shit. Bro, if you have epilepsy, GG is all I'm saying. Bro, she's so cool. Let's just do 2 and then just a standard melee. The rotation, I can probably use Mem to bring Dragon back. I shouldn't have done that, I should have waited for the big guys. Not a big deal though. Now we just get more big guy damage with the Dragon, really. If we do this, because we can then proc that, and then we can do this, because it gives you more energy. And then Dragon's just going to shit on them. I mean, they'll probably die before then, honestly. Oh! Because she gets a different, AoE when her Dragon's up. The Dragon just... That's why you want to keep Dragon up, I guess. I think, like I said, if you have energy, you can suicide him, then just immediately bring him back. You can do some last stand shit with it. So I like the fact there's a bit of tech involved with if you want to sacrifice him or not. Get bitch slapped. And then, I don't know. Get a free melee off. I'll let you... So, I think... I kind of don't want to do that. It seems like... You probably can't see it because I'm in the way. If I click that ability, which I'm forced to do, it's going to kill him. So, it seems like you can't permanently keep Dragon up. Because I'm not touching anything right now, by the way. I clicked it once. So he can only stay alive for 3 turns, which is important to know. I'm gonna let him do his bullshit first, because I don't want the dragon to get in the way of the movement. So now we can bring out dragon. So dragon can only stay alive for 3 turns. That's useful to know. So we'll do 2 of these, and we'll keep it alive for now. I wouldn't. Is it like Robin in the fact that Cass can You know how when Robin uses her ult, she can still gain energy. So when she like finishes her ult, she can really go back into it. Is she like that as well? I can't tell what her ult is. Is it max? I can't tell. It's glowing, which makes you think it's max, but I don't fucking know. I'm not going to use Mem because I kind of want to get as much as I can out of the dragon. It's hard to tell, but I think it may already be max. But obviously, you can't take a lot out of that because we're playing in Divergent Universe and anything's possible. So it just dies, really, doesn't it? We may as well just nuke him because I think I can bring it back. Boom, and it's dead. Okay, I was at 0%. It was hard to tell. I may put this on auto now. It's a really fun team. I imagine, I don't know how good she'd be in Pure Fiction. I think she was only a 0.5 in Pure Fiction, but I guess it's because normally she's just got like a burst. Or what's it called? I forgot what it's called. But her normal AoE attack only hits 3. And then once you get Dragon out, it gets an enhanced AoE attack, which is obviously like the full like 5. But if you compare that to the Hurters, for example, who just tend to have more AoE. In terms of Pure Fiction, the tier 0s would just have more AoE, really. But it's not by a lot. She's just a very, very flashy but very fun character. I mean, summoning a dragon as your like memo sprite with the not so new summon mechanic. The fact that it can explode and do so much AoE and so much damage, and she has a fucking scythe, and it's all like purple and deathy. I just really like virtually everything about CASTORICE. Her story, her just design. It's a really well-made character. I'm glad I waited for her. If you compare the standard of character, I mean, what character? Oh god, hello. It'll be interesting to see if someone does die, but they're passive. But I don't even know what I was saying now. I got lost. But just stuff. But I don't know if a character really compares to the design of Cass. She has such a unique. Obviously, she has a unique ult gauge, which immediately puts her ahead of the curve. That puts her up there with Fei Zhao and Acheron. Unique design, but that's obviously subjective. Dragon Memo Sprite is a relatively new mechanic, and no one has anything like that, so I'll give her that. I mean, look how flashy her animations and cinematics are. They're crazy. And even her idle animations are top-notch, with her being able to summon a dragon head out and just fuck up with that, I guess. The fact that when you enter the field, she gets a unique, like... I think someone made a comment about it, but I can't remember, about CASTORICE being one of, if not the only character in the game that can alter the environment like that. I can't remember. I could be mistaken, but her like technique when you enter combat, the fact that it impairs people in such a long range, and then not only that, that it can do the dragon attack. I'm pretty sure like being able to just change the area is just really cool. I hope it'll be really interesting to see like a video of someone playing this on laptop, like a dogshit laptop, even though most laptops are dogshit. Because it feels like whenever CASTORICE gets a big dragon breath off on like a large group, the game struggles a little bit. That's not great in dragon rotation there, really. You would have preferred to have the dragon rotation after he summons his shit. Or you can just kill one dragon to summon it back again. That works. Crazy stuff. Like I said, just a really, probably by far the flashiest character, in fact. It's because it's an anniversary character. You can just tell they've spent more time on the animations and the thought process behind it on her. It'll also be very interesting to see What was I thinking about? I just keep losing. I keep getting distracted by fucking fanciful things on my screen. It'll be interesting to see how many people pull for her, because I know there was quite a lot of hype around her from a meta perspective and just like a non-meta perspective, because she's obviously extremely good. She's got an absolute bloated kit out the wazoo, but the global passive pushed her a lot more to meta. If you give a shit about power, you're gonna love her because of that passive. Not that it's powerful, but it's just kind of the precedence behind it. She's the only character in the game as of yet that has it. I don't know what Anax's kit's looking like. I have no idea if he has one or not. He seems like he's taken the fall so CASTORICE can be... It's a bit like Firefly and Boot Hill. Like, Boot Hill walked so Firefly can fly, you know? And I feel like it's like Anax's walking so CASTORICE can fly. I could be wrong. Right. Yep, you couldn't really see it that well, but Blood died and then came back. That's useful. You're always low on health, obviously. I don't know how much Gallagher's struggling with healing or not. We shall see. Fucking 2:30 in the morning. I haven't streamed for like longer than I thought, to be fair. I had a lot to talk about. And after this, we can still farm relics. I could do events and shit as well. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We can have a look at them. I'm pretty happy with this, though. Like I said, she's not completely fully built yet. I mean, she kind of is. She's competent enough. The only thing she's missing is A, a better light cone, and B, her relics are like... She has some good relics and she has some mid relics. They could really do with being a bit better. A little bit better. And obviously Remembrance Trailblazers on like a level 30 light cone at the moment, so that'll be a project to level up in the upcoming days. I'm still undecided on what I'm gonna do with Cass's light cone. I don't like hyper-investing in characters. I don't know, dude. Because I hyper-invested in Acheron. You know, I got her light cone and I got her E2. And it's like, I really enjoyed my time with her. And I really like the character. And it's like, you invest into them to have fun with them. But then, when they fall off harder because you lose more of an investment. And it's like, I don't know. Because one day she will get benched, and then it's like, wow. Bye-bye light cone. Bye-bye Eidolons. Oh yeah, let's see her phone, because every character has a unique phone. That is not the phone screen I thought she would have. It's rather simple, which is a bit disappointing, but I guess maybe that's the cuteness of it, I guess. Let's look at some of the achievements I got for her. In a single battle, summon Neverwing Pollux, or Pollux, 3 times. It's interesting it says using ally character CASTORICE, because that suggests you can, well, I know it suggests you can use a support. Maybe I should put my CASTORICE up as a, maybe I will. It's not like I have any friends. How do you even do supports? I never know what, I always assumed, maybe I was incorrect though, because I never get anyone use my supports. I just thought maybe using universal, well-built supports would, be good for people, but no one ever uses them, so maybe we can put Cass on there. I think let's get rid of Ra and Mei, because she's no longer that fascinating, because everyone can have her right now if they want. Let's do it like that, and then let's... What do I... Oh, man, I really like Jing Liu. You have to have Cass on there, but who do I do? Obviously, Cass, Acheron, Herta, Fei Zhao. I prefer Jing Liu over Firefly. But Firefly's better, so there you go. Flex my CASTORICE. The beautiful thing is that she's decently built. So if anyone hasn't built theirs or wants her and hasn't got her or doesn't have her but wants to fuck around with her, now they can. I mean, you can see. I don't know if I'm doxing my user ID and shit. I don't know if that's matters or not. But hey, feel free to add me. I will accept them because I desperately need friends. Let's do some random quests, and we can fuck around with Cass whilst we do it, I guess. It seems going to be longer than I thought it was. Not a big deal at all. Hello, mommy. Don't clip that. I'm quite partial to Black Swan. I like her design, but I don't like her... I like everything about her except her performance, really. Same with Blade, you know? I don't give a shit about any of this. Also, the fucking EN voice actor strikes are crazy at the moment. This whole entire patch is going to be, like, silent. Banksy. It's like Banksy, but dank. I'm just going to skip all of this. I never give a shit about it. And I'm assuming you don't either. What is this? This probably hasn't even got anything to... like Cone Rewards. This hasn't even got anything to do with, like, actual combat or gameplay. Is this like a fucking idle tycoon? What is this? It's not like I'm reading it. I just figure it out by doing it, you know? I was hoping we'd have some sort of combat events so I can fuck around with Cass, but... Begin soft opening. This is a start. It really is like some sort of, like, idle money-making thing. Capitalist thing. It literally is. It's a fucking AFK, like... It's just adventure capitalist. I mean... It's kind of fun. I would say it's very mobile gamey, but... This is technically a mobile game, so... Oh god, they've even got gems and everything. Fucking hell. This gives me Honkai Impact vibes. Honkai Impact has so many deceptively in-depth, but completely irrelevant and pointless fucking things. Genshin's a bit like that. Genshin has a little bit better, because you had, like, the TCG, which was kind of cool. That stuck around, and then there was, like, all sorts of... There was... What's this doing? I could just, like, collect shit. I see. I don't know how long I'll do this on stream for, because this shit gets addictive, and you can spend hours just sitting here collecting shit, you know? If you want to boost expert, you'll need to level up... Okay... I don't really like having to do it like this, but, you know. Hold it down, I bet. How do I say no? How do I exit management mode? Wait, is there not an easier way to level them up? No, unfortunately not. That's a little bit slow. What's the next goal? 1.2k, right? That's gonna take ages. Never fucking mind. What's this guy doing? Is this just... What is this? It's a lot of fucking money is what it is. Give me that. I'm not even gonna read this. I'll figure out by doing it. It's not that hard. Recruit assistant 2 times. Pulls. There's gacha pulls within my gacha pull game. Reminds me of the sticker packs from Garden Warfare. Cool, I got a March. Wait a second, it's April. What an entertaining little comment. I got a duplicate Himiko. Damn, maybe I can trade it with a non-existent friend. Can I buy this? I was saving for this. That was the goal. What the fuck? What are we doing? Switch assistant. Assistant assistant working together can wombo combo. You've just spoiled what characters I can get. Okay, so you work with Welt and you work with Himiko. I guess that's cool. But now she's back down to a low level again. What level do I want you at? I don't want to level you up too much because I want to buy this over here. Let me purchase new things. Yay! Gambling! Oh, I have a Welt, which means I will eventually have a... My next one I can put Dan Hung on, and then we'll get a bonus from that. Although I need 14k, which is a bit off. All right, let's not switch them. Let's try and get everyone up a little bit. Like I said, this type of shit's like very time consuming and addictive, so I don't know how much I want to spend on it. It's probably not very... It's fun to like play, but probably not fun to watch. Maybe I'm wrong though. Wow, I've got a Sunday. It's not Sunday, it's Thursday. I have to check my phone. Wow. Boxes. Fuck me, that's a lot. Halfway there. Recruit 2 assistants. Well, it's a good thing you gave me 2 assistant recruiter things. Another march. Another Himiko. Upgrade all assistants to level 15. That is doable. I can do one better. I want to try and get them all 20. Now I need 14k gold for the next thing. That may take a little bit. I also don't know if it is like AFK. I doubt I can come back and it's going to give me a load. You're just meant to sit here. It's probably not that big or deep. But I may leave it. I don't know. I was going to leave it, but now I'm back again. With my progress. So we'll just put Don Hong. Why am I not allowed? Is there a reason I'm not allowed Don Hong on there? Where did the guy go? So he can only go on that one. Because he can only go on market ones, is it? I guess. That must be it. I understand. Maybe I can get a better character that has more synergy here then. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. I'll take a Himiko comic copy. Yay. Is that useful? Oh, God, now she's got 2 stars. Cool. Blessed be the day. What's the next target? Fucking... Oh, 360k is next. Trial operations are almost done. Dude, no... What? I want to continue, actually. Thank you very much. They can hold on the assistants already to increase the levels. Not exactly super duper helpful, is it? We should probably focus you two because you get a money buff. And then, I don't know, keep focusing Himiko or some shit. Does this give you more money because it's a newer one? Because I could swap these two, and would I not get more? 60, 60. I think they're both the same. I don't think it gives you any more. I assumed because it was more of an expensive one, it would do something, but I don't think it does. Wow, the expedition day is over. Yeah, obviously Himiko fucking popped off. It's almost like it was designed to do that. I don't know why I was getting concerned over copyright then for a second with that music, but it's probably really quiet. Like I said, I think the game sounds probably a little bit quiet. It's one of those streams that gets carried by my voice. You poor souls. I want to play more, but for the sake of the stream, I won't. If you let me game. Out of interest, what rewards can we get? But I'm gonna be so fucking loaded with games. What an issue to have. What light cone can you get? It's erudition. Is it good on like Urta? No. What Saval maybe? I don't fucking know. It's alright because it's free, but I would have preferred it to be in Remembrance, you know, but hey. I don't know why. Can I, like... I don't want to go to the event because then it's going to open a bunch of problematic things, potentially. Wow, look, it's CASTORICE. Well, I'll do this off screen. I can share it for 30. I think that's the only thing I can do because I don't have any friends. You can see my invite code, though. Feel free to use that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? What else do I really want to do? Is there any story shit to do? There probably is there not? I don't know. What is it, J to open story? Yeah, there is. I can do more Amphoria shit. And then I still have unknown domain or whatever it's called. I haven't fucked around with that. I guess the only other thing I can do is I can fuck around with Mock, maybe. I mean... Wasn't Cass tier 0 exclusively in this? Like I said, my character's not fully built, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, I still need to learn, so this could go horribly wrong. The fucking bitch, the absolute bitch of the fact is that I have 3 teams that can counter this. I have Lightning Acheron, Ice Herta, Quantum CASTORICE. I don't have, like, anything useful here. I mean, Quantum decks everything besides from Kafka. If I had My Day, that would help. I'm kind of regretting not pulling My Day now. I thought I would lose... I don't know. I just thought it would fuck my pity up. I just had a feeling that if I pulled... I would have either lost 50-50, or I would... I don't know, dude. Or I would have got him, but then I would have had to use everything on CASTORICE. I could have done with an imaginary DPS. So I'm slightly regretting that. But I feel like I played it safe, rightfully, because I would have rather had confirmed my CASTORICE than to had fucked up everything on My Day and potentially have missed Cass. And then obviously I'm in a strong position because now if a Nox is good I can pull him, but I don't know if he's going to be. I don't think I can. I think he's a DPS. I don't really know that much about him. I think he's a wind DPS, maybe even erudition, but I have no idea. I'm kind of just chatting shit. I know he has like a gun and it bounces bullets or some shit like that. I don't know. It ricochets shots against guys. The 5-star healer is kind of what I'm waging on at the moment. I just hope it's the best in slot design for Cass, because my account could use another 5-star sustain to give Gallagher a bit of a break. So increased heals are nice and sustains are nice, and but because it's a modern healer, that surely, fingers crossed, well not fingers crossed, but maybe for me, in my situation, hopefully they're cracked out their fucking mind, and they just have so many other buffs as well, like a Lingsha, you know? And hopefully they're specifically tailored towards CASTORICE. And if they're tailored to CASTORICE, in theory they should be tailored to My Day and also Blade, because they're all very similar HP kind of guys. So it's indirectly a Blade buff. One day I'll make Blade playable. And then I'll actually pull him. Even though it's really hard to pull him now. Unless they, I don't know, dude. Maybe they will still do banners for them. What can I do here, then? I have my preset down here. We could run it like that. What I'll do... I know this is dumb and doesn't make, like, any sense. But I actually struggle a little bit on this side with Herta, and I'm not, I don't know, I feel like I'd probably just eat shit, and then this would be really shit. So I think just for the sake of testing out Cass, maybe I'll just do this. But you know one thing I really wish you could do? Is I wish you could swap the sides that go first. Because if CASTORICE, let's say out of, just for the sake of the argument, she's only useful on this side, and I want to play her on this side and test her on this side. It's annoying that I have to do this side first to test this side. I wish I could swap them. But let's just do Mach 12 first floor with Cass. We need a strategy. Level 95. It's crazy that we're at a point where... Is it auto still? It may be auto. I have to watch out for that. Dragon may take an attack. See, I don't know what I want to do here, because I'm still learning shit. And like I said, the team's not fully built, and I don't know what I'm doing. But do I do all of this? I guess I don't nuke them though. Like I said, I normally just fuck around with auto. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. I can do it in my spare time easy, but we'll see. I don't really know if I want to do this or not. I will, because I've already used turn. Why not? And then we can do... If we do this, that's okay. Cass just used her turn, so we can get a double Cass. That's going to make us very low. But that's what Gallagher's for. Slap him, I guess. Like I said, it's going to be suboptimal, so don't get angry at me. At least we get additional break shit because they're on me. It helps that they're all quantum though, obviously. That helps a fuck ton. Never underestimate how much that helps. Takes a bit for her to get her shit back, doesn't it? Keep that for now. Maybe forced to use it. I'm gonna use it because I don't want... I know they can get revived, but... I don't know if I want to keep targeting you or not. Bring out you. I guess you can go... Jesus Christ, dude. I can't even see the fucking health bars. We'll keep you alive for a little bit, I guess. Like I said, I don't know if I'm doing well or not, but hey.
There's more to life.
There's more to life. Thanks, saved bot. I really need to do shit with my Calypso. So it's actually only targets 4, does... Oh no, it does target 5. I just couldn't really see it. That was crazy good though. Holy shit. Fuck it. This may be dumb, but fuck it. Well, it's that's done. Now we're on this phase. Unfortunately, I need to nuke him, which kind of sucks. I wanted him to summon his shadows and then nuke him. Maybe that was a misplay on my half. It could have been. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna wait for the shadows to spawn on in. You can use yours though. That's just free buffs. We actually did quite a lot of his weakness bar already. Once again, it helps that I just obliterate him when it comes to weakness stuff, because I have quantum and ice, so you can't really ask for more. Maybe this will be fun. Cheeky weakness break. Let's heal on me, I guess. I guess I can break you, not really. Am I gonna eat shit here? No, because... No. I don't fully understand this guy, if you couldn't already understand. Couldn't tell. Looking for custom designs. No, I am not. What, bro? How that? Oh, it's because it's a YouTube guy. No, I'm not. I don't have a Gallagher thing on, so that's kind of rough. This doesn't nuke him, does it? We'll keep him alive for now. The audio just died for a second and... Oh, I can heal the dragon as well. I never considered that. And then that would mean he would technically have more shit. Dragon's coming up. Cast will make it do more damage. Don't know if I need this, but I'll apply it anyway. Get a... You can just do that for now. You can summon all your bullshit. I got scared there. I didn't know if he was going to do more or not. Yeah, see, that's what I was scared of. That is definitely what I was scared of. I need to summon Mem, but I can use this, and then that brings Mem back. That is a lot of true damage, and now you're just forced to do all your shit. Not really doing a lot. It's because I wanted his shadow up, really. Do more shit, but what can you do? I don't know how well we're doing. I mean, we've only done 4 turns, and like I said, we're not even fully built. And I don't know what I'm doing, so we can only go up from here, realistically, you know? We're not in a great position now, though. Actually, no, I tell a lie, we are. We're in a pretty decent position. I almost have too much SP. It's just constantly at 5. I don't really know what to do with it.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
We're dangerously low on health though sometimes. Restore you. That gives me that. I'll save that for the time being though. I just don't know. I kind of want to get rid of the shadows, so we'll do that. Like I said, I'm probably not playing it super duper well. Bonk. Bring Mem back, because Mem fucking perished. Do that. We'll do 3 attacks. He healed a lot. Fuck it. I don't know if we're doing that well. We've used virtually 5 turns. We have used 5 turns. You know, using 5 turns and he's only just gone second phase is a bit alarming. He may shit. Like I said, I don't really know how to fight this guy, to be fair. We're forced to use everything here, but that's okay. That's not too bad. Obviously, like I said, new team, so I don't know what I'm doing. An enemy that I'm not familiar with. Is it worth Mem using Mem? Is it? I don't know. Does that? What does that even do? Nothing. It's nice. Do I want to heal anyone? I don't know, dude. I may as well. I have so much fucking SP. Yeah, we're not doing too hot. Really? I mean, we can only go up from here, like I said, with more knowledge of this boss, more knowledge of the team. I gotta be careful when I use my Gallagher shit here. Like right now. Yeet. We've used a lot of fucking... I should not have done that. Whoops, I should have cast first. Oh, no, that's okay. Actually, no, wait, that was good. Because now I get a bonus AoE. Do I immediately nuke? It seems like, unless I'm mistaken, it doesn't seem like Cass is going to get her shit back. Is there a way for me to analyze? Yeah, 0 out of whatever, so... He hasn't gained any energy back, essentially. Do I keep this for the time being? Bucket heal dragon. How much does that heal? Oh, cool. We're just testing. We do a cheeky bit of experimenting. Bring that back. I wanted this, really. I wanted to save it for clones, the shadows, but we're kind of just wasting energy, so... if we cast first, then it'll give me more dragon shit. Because dragon's next. And then that's 100% forced charge. Which did, like, 2% of his health, which is crazy. That's not even cast being bad, though. That's just the crazy amount of HP inflation there is. Ridiculous stuff. I mean, we did it, obviously. It took way too long. It's probably just a mixture of not the right boss, not the right knowledge. Probably just a skill issue, if you will. Look at the animations a bit. Cool stuff. So close to death. Oh, so close. Yeah, that'll do. And it's dead. I mean, we won. In 8 cycles, which... It's okay. You know, it's okay. I could probably beat this now. I can... Is there a way... I don't know if you can save. I don't think you can. If I leave, it's going to make me do it again, isn't it? But that's okay. I don't care about that. We can do that whenever. But, I mean... Considering I built her in an hour and a half, and considering that one of her light cone's mid, Trailblazer's light cone isn't leveled, really, it's only level 30. Her relics aren't the best. I don't really know what I'm doing with the team yet, and I don't know what I'm doing with the boss yet. To be able to very confidently and very easily 8-cycle it isn't too bad. Of course, they all had quantum weakness, which slightly works against our favor in trying to convey how strong she is, because then if you remove quantum weakness, you're gonna do worse. I wanna try her on this side, but I just didn't want to have to go through the Herta on this side because it's a CASTORICE stream, not a Herta stream, you know. But she's fun and she's flashy and she's competent, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do more testing with her. I need to build her a little bit more. But I mean, it's hard to explain. I explain it all the time, but it's not intrinsically characters being strong in this game. Like I said, I've said this trillions of times, but it's maybe we could try pure fiction. I don't know what the elements are. And obviously I say only, but she's a 0.5 in pure fiction, while she's a tier 0 in mock, so don't expect better performance. It's always second side, bro. Always. I don't know how well she would do against this, because there's not a ton of quantum weakness. There's enough, though. She would slay second side, but I can't... It would take too long to have to go through Swarm on this side, to then do this side. But the beautiful thing with CASTORICE is her, is that she works quite well with, my other teams, because she doesn't steal Aventurine. She can use Paler, but she uses Ron May, which is free, and she uses Remembrance Trailblazer, which is kind of free. What do we want here? It may be a consume HP, actually. We may want to use Sanity for her. Allies using their skill or launching... We don't have follow-up attacks, really. I don't think Memo Sprites classify as follow-up attacks. They count as their own attack because they have a turn and shit. When uses a skill... I mean, we are using skills, but this is mainly follow-up, so we don't give a shit. This may be huge. This is like cast... But this proves my point, actually. I got off topic. What makes CASTORICE strong here is the fact that there's a tailor-made ability for her, a passive. This is nothing to do with the character. This is just the game mode. You'd be surprised, and I can't... It's hard for me to explain it in a way that makes sense, but I can't reiterate enough how much game mode makes sense and helps the character. I mean, there's... it's not like Firefly's been nerfed or anything, but suddenly she's not as relevant. Why is she not as relevant? It's because there's less emphasis on break. Granted, there is still a break one here, but not only a single enemy here has fire weakness, you know? Only a single enemy has fire weakness. When Firefly got released, for like 6 months, all they did was just have fire weakness everything. Fire weakness everything. And they gave you a bunch of break buffs. That's not the character being good, it's the game mode being tailored to the character to make the character look good, you know? And I always say it, like, with all the, you know, for example, a ton of ice weakness, plus follow-up attack, buff. It's because the Herta just came out recently, so everything's tailor-made to the Herta. Why do you think she's tier 0 and everything? She's a great character, but she's exemplified by the fact that all the game modes are dumping ice weakness on you and follow-up attack buffs on you. It's all about game modes. And now CASTORICE is out, all the future game modes will give you quantum weaknesses. And you can only see it to an extent. They've already prepared it, you know. There's a fuck ton of quantum all over the place. It's because they've done it in anticipation. And we're already starting to see these HP buffs creeping in. And they'll be there for a bit. Which is great if you like Blade in my day as well. But, you know... When new characters come in, Hoyo skewers the game modes towards the characters as well. So it's hard to do reviews on these characters, because in my opinion, it's always game mode. Because if you make every single enemy fire weakness and give us break buffs, Firefly comes tier 0 again overnight, even though you've done nothing to the character. You've touched nothing on the character. It's just these stupid buffs and shit. Buffs and nerfs and whatever on the game mode. It's all just game mode oriented. If they wanted to, they could make Jingliu tier 0. They could make Arlen tier 0 if they give them very, very specific buffs. You make them all ice weakness, and you give us an ability where it's like, oh, if you lose literally just this, basically. Literally just this. You can make certain shit characters good again. Anyway, uses a skill, consumes HP, I think that's good. I'll run it. It'll do. Let's have a crack at it, shall we? At least Cass has decent AoE, so this should be fun. I don't know if I need to time stop because it's an impair. I think it does stack, so whatevs, I guess. Alright, so we need to be careful here. No, don't use that, silly goose. That should just break him, right? Yeah. Bing, 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 bong. Summon Mem. I want to keep you alive for a bit. We want to make you stronger by doing all this shit. And obviously we're doing a bunch of crit value, or grit value, and then fuck it, we'll do it again. We are kind of running out of HP, but it's okay because Gallagher should bring us back. If Gallagher does that, hopefully it gives us enough. It does, I'll immediately use that. Also, it gives us a buff. Because of just how I'm running shit. They're gonna get a lot of turns. I may play it safe. Because I get so much SP back from various things. Just need to hope they don't hit Ron May, really. I'm forced to do this, so they're absolutely shit on. But at least you get more. I mean, that was probably completely overkill, but. And then we get crit value. Grit. I keep calling it crit. Damn, son. What do I want to do here? Fuck you up, because then Ron May can break you. Like I said, I'm not really an epic pro gamer, so I don't really need to use this. I kind of want to keep it, but I could just do it again. This is pretty fun stuff that's going on. We still have I mean, do I use this? I just don't really need it. Don't think breaking him's that useful either, but.
Grace and elegance. Eternal. Every petal all will be swept.
Bling, 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 blong. I don't want to use too many abilities. Okay, Rome is fucking perishing. Use that. Heal Ron May, I guess.
So this is the warmth of life.
I never know what to do here. I think this may be a speed tuning issue. Because Mem's triggering when I don't want it to trigger. But it does give me a buff, so a buff I already had. I also don't know what the best thing to target with Cass is on these. I need to get used to her damage, you know? Like, kind of knowing what she is, capable of, etc.
In the mood for another beating?
Ow. Being up my fucking little rabbit bitch. How much are we looking for in terms of points? I forget. We want minimum 30, don't we? Which I don't think we're doing too hot in that regard.
Cherish this time.
Like I said, it could just me being mid. taken as way too long to get Dragon back is the issue. I think Mem just perished. I guess Dragon. Dragon these nuts. Dragon goes next, so there's no point of hitting weak guys. Sometimes it's hard to see the health bars and all the bullshit that's going on. Do 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 do. Dude, we're actually doing pretty fucking arse. There must just be something wrong with how I'm playing, or just how my builds are. Because we want like 30k here, and we need to pluck 20k out of nowhere. Guess I'll take that. I'll use cast then use that. She very quickly, when you have dragon mode engaged though, she very quickly can go sicko mode though, you know? Well, the dragon won't actually get another turn is the issue. Because we'll run out of time. Which is a bit sucky. So I think I'm just forced to nuke it. Maybe I don't know, maybe Mem could have brought it back or some shit, but it's not looking too hot for us. There's not really anything else I can do, I don't think. You gotta keep it secret, keep it safe with you. We probably could have, yeah, we probably could have memmed the dragon. I had a feeling we could have. That would have been quite a bit better. So that's a small misplay. I don't know if it would have helped a great deal, admittedly, though. Yeah. We got half of what we wanted, really. 15k out of 30 is not good. Like I said, that's probably me just being a bit shit, but still fun. I'll have to just get used to it. I don't think I'll say it's a shame, because we were so close as well to, so close to getting Dragon again. Yeah, not quite that good. I'll have to do, I clearly just need to figure some more shit out in my spare time about that. But, yeah. She's fun. She's cool and fun, and pretty diverse. That's something. Fucking hell, 3-hour stream. I guess that'll wrap it up. Really, I think I've done everything I really wanted to do. I need to do these for gems, and I need to finish this for gems. But I think I'll farm and level up her shit a bit more. Then I'll contemplate if I want to swap her light cone out, because obviously she's got a pretty suboptimal light cone. She'll gain like. Actually, I can bring it up because I already have it open. Where is it? So we're currently operating on 80. We're operating on this, and that's S5 as well. So we're operating below this. So let's just call it 80%. It may be even lower than that. And if we get light cone, we could go up to 123. So we could. It could be like a 40% increase. Which is almost half, obviously. That's a fuck ton. Which makes me consider doing it, really. Because the only other thing I can do is get the battle pass for like a tenner. Which is a 14% increase. Who knows? We'll have to go back to the drawing board on that. But for free to play. When you think about it, the team I'm using is extremely free to play for her. You pull her, you get Ranmei for free, you get Trailblazer for free, you get Gallagher whilst pulling for her, you know? Which is something, I guess. Cool that you can view the memo sprout as well. What a big motherfucker. That's so sick, though. That's a really cool, like, design. I fuck with it. It kind of reminds me of the MTG Tarkid Dragonstorm set that's out at the moment, or coming out on that tomorrow, technically. But, yeah. Like I said, it's hard for me to give thoughts on performance because she's not. We're performing suboptimally at the moment, out of just lack of resources essentially and just lack of knowledge. So, obviously she's going to be good, but she's She's a very well designed and well thought out character. I like her story. I like her animations. I like how she plays. I like her team compositions. That's about it. What's going on with chat? Did someone message me? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Fuck knows. Some random guy, I guess. But yeah, that'll do it. I appreciate everyone existing, and chatting and watching and all that lot. And I guess I'll fuck off now. So we'll be playing Metroid Prime 2 again tomorrow. Probably won't see me playing Star Rail until another character I want comes out. Probably the 5-star healer that I clearly want so much that I don't even know their name. I don't even remember them. I think they'll be a bit more present in the story. They haven't mentioned. We do know their name, I just forgot it. But yeah. Until then, I'll catch you all later. Ta-ra.